person who makes our
Welcome
list. So make sure
everybody
you
once
follow
again
us
to an
place your
episode,
vote. I'm Katie
fresh
Barrow,
new
and I'll
episode
see
of the
you for
Tremaine
the
Perry
next Top
Podcast.
10 reveal.
I'm your host, Tremaine. Some call me Trey, some call me Tremaine. Don't matter what you call me, like you call me. TNA Impact going live on Axis right now. Should be another really cool show. Don't forget, follow me on social media, like my YouTube channel, comment, subscribe, do the things that they do, you know? I said that so backwards. Subscribe to my YouTube, like the comments, like the videos. Again, my brain is scrambled from all the running I'm having to do lately.
Okay, listen, Joe, we've got to get you to the hospital. I need a film.
And that they're talking about how Joe Hendry injured his right shoulder last week.
TNA World Champion. I need to make sure that you can still compete. You have to get a film on the shoulder. My boy Derek, I was telling you about, 3 months sober. I've been through the program as a kid. All right? What do you think, bro? You're an addict. You are unworthy of happiness. Get him out of my life. He's an addict. They destroyed themselves. Sorry, man.
Ali, he's a piece of work, man. I'll tell you. Not much of a fan of him. I had him better when he was on 205 Live.
I am calling my shot Sunday, April 27th, in the great state of California. And at Rebellion, I will finally become TNA World Champion.
Hopefully not. And that's one person I don't like the most is Ethan Page. He's been on TNA lately, another NXT superstar.
Give him a good enough idea. As long as he likes it, he'll sign on for a match. Turns out, at Rebellion, Joe Hendry was defending the TNA World Championship against All Ego Ethan Page. That is not happening. Oh, Frankie's trying to attack Page. Oh, and down goes Kazarian. Frankie Kazarian, he's calling shot Ethan Page. Dropping an absolute bombshell tonight.
Multitasking, bear with me.
The hands keep on
They're still
coming.
in St. Joseph, Missouri. This is the like third, fourth weekend in a row, I feel like.
Welcome to St. Joseph, Missouri. This is TNA Impact.
Ooh, the only thing cool about Ethan Page is his theme song. That's it. There's so many superstars like that. There's so many wrestlers that their character just sucks, but their theme song is fire. And he's one of them.
As we learned this past week on TNA social and digital platforms, 2 weeks from Sunday, April 27th, live on pay-per-view at TNA Plus on the campus of USC in Los Angeles.
Only thing good about him is his thing song.
Triple main event. Joe Hendry will defend his TNA World title against the Call Your Shot Gauntlet winner.
Oh, it's a triple threat now between Ethan Page, Frankie Kazarian, and Joe Hendry at the next pay-per-view.
Wow, look who's back, baby. That was actually more for the people at home, not you hillbillies in the crowd. But I am back in TNA Wrestling. The company that Ethan Page truly found out who he was, maybe even found my ego, but this is where I became All Ego Ethan Page. I cut my teeth here. Hell, I'm pretty sure I still hold the record for longest reigning World Tag Team Champion in company history.
When was he a tag team champion? I don't remember. It wasn't memorable if that's the case. I don't remember.
On the future. Rebellion, where All Ego Ethan Page takes on Frankie Kazarian and TNA World Champion Joe Hendry. And in Los Angeles, at Rebellion, these people can believe all they want. But Ethan Page finally becomes TNA World
I hope not.
Champion.
I hope not, man. I want Joe Hendry to retain, for real.
Boo, you guys don't think Ethan Page can beat Joe Hendry?
Nope. Not
Let
fair.
me fact check you real quick. Already did it, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm pretty sure I already found out everything I need to know about Joe. I already found out he's got a catchy song. He's got a catchphrase. He always wears a tight shirt. He's got a slim shady haircut. And none of those things are going to stop me from winning the TNA World Championship and bringing it back to NXT.
Bring it back. It was never there to begin with. And now Frankie Kazarian is making his way out.
Will be getting his first ever shot at the TNA World Championship, but he's also going to have to deal with this man, the conniving,
with that big aluminum cup.
Frankie Kazarian, who has never captured the TNA World title in his illustrious career. Now, I don't know what's going on here, Ethan, but if you think that you can just come crawling back to TNA, to my company, you're dead wrong.
You both suck. Crowd chanting, you both suck. I'm with. They're not wrong.
Hey, don't listen to these marks. Look at me. I'm talking.
I'm proud to be a mark.
I don't know who I hate more, you or them, if I'm being honest.
You don't belong here. If you think you could just walk back in here, take my spot, take my match, well, you're just like them, a feeble-minded idiot.
So that's why we boo them, because they be talking crap about this crowd, man.
And hey, since you're standing here, I got to be honest. You know, even though we've been in the same trenches and we've ran with the same people, I got to be honest, I've never liked you. You see, I find you abrasive, I find you self-centered, and I find you arrogant, and those are qualities I just can't stand in a person.
Frankie, I'm very happy that you can finally admit in front of everyone that you hate the both of us.
You know, you come and you start talking about how you beat Joe Hendry. Well, that's a real cool story. You know what's another cool story? The fact that I'm the king of TNA. Another cool story is at Bound for Glory last year when I went through 19 of the best TNA has and I won the Call Your Shot Gauntlet.
That's pretty cool.
You're damn right it's pretty cool. I'm pretty cool. You see, I earned my spot. I earned my shot. All you did was walk into that stooge Santino's office, pucker up your lips, and kiss a little ass.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. A different got his way, and you're upset it's not you.
Oh.
Look it, I'm going to have my way. I'm going to walk into Rebellion as the king of TNA, and I'm going to walk out of Rebellion as the king of TNA and the TNA World Champion.
Santino coming out now. Probably a match for the night. That'd be cool. Frankie Kazarian and Ethan Page tonight. I mean, I can care less who wins, who loses. I just want to see a good match. Kind of like when it's a football game and it's not my team playing. I just want to see something even, good to the end, etc.
You guys, the tensions are pretty high. You guys are fired up. I don't blame you, okay? Because Rebellion, it's shaping up to be one of the biggest pay-per-views in TNA history. And yes, Joe Hendry is going to defend the TNA World Championship against both of you guys. If
Santino, the way
he's medically clear.
Cracks me up.
But I have an announcement to make right now. You see, tonight, the champion Joe Hendry is coming out. And he's going to talk about Rebellion. But
So
not only Rebellion, no, see, there's something called Unbreakable. And that's 1 week before Rebellion. And if I were you two donkeys, I would pay attention, okay? Because what he's going to say
about Unbreakable will affect both of you. Son of my guns!
Some of my
Do me a
guns.
favor, scramble the from the ring, because this show is going to keep going.
Said Tina was a riot. Some of my guns.
Well, that is that. From the Director of Authority, we will hear from the TNA World Champion himself and the status for Rebellion later tonight here on TNA Impact.
Meanwhile, this evening, every member of the system has to prove themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing by
Steve
with
Macklin.
Steve Macklin. Steve, tonight you go one-on-one with Eddie Edwards, but at Unbreakable, you'll both be part of a three-way match as part of the International Title Tournament. With so much at stake, how are you approaching tonight's match?
Gia, I'm approaching this just like any other match. I'm going to stack bodies. I'm going to get Eddie caught in the crosshairs, tag and bag, and then hit him with a KIA. And do I know the system's probably going to be there involved somewhere? Yes, they always are. But I'll handle it. I don't need an armory. I don't need people watching my...
Somebody
You don't need
interrupt.
people watching your
There
back.
we go.
You know the system's going to be there. If they're not there,
Yeah,
as soon as you get Eddie in trouble, they will interfere. Yeah, and I'll handle it. We've got your back, no matter what, Steve. No matter what. Listen, Eric, this is the last time I'm going to tell you this. I don't need you, I don't need you, and I don't need you in my business. So stay out of it.
The Northern Armory better tread carefully. Steve Macklin goes one-on-one with Eddie Edwards of the system
Yeah,
later
that's one
on
of the
tonight.
matches
Speaking
tonight.
of the
Steve
system,
Macklin,
every
Eddie
last
Edwards.
member of the
Then we got
system
the
has
Rascals
to prove
versus
themselves
JDC
this evening.
and Brian
It's
Myers.
JDC and Brian Myers up against the Rascals.
And
But coming
also,
up next, after Mustafa
next
Ali's
is
heinous
Mustafa Ali
actions
versus
last
Ace
week against
Austin.
a friend
Ace
of
needs some help,
Santana's,
especially if
the
Mustafa's
head
got
of Order
great
4
hands and
faces
Tasha
Ace
Steele's
Austin
the ringside with.
next.
Ace don't need to be out there alone. That's an unfair advantage to say the least. 3-on-1. More like 4-on-1 if you include Tasha.
Access TV? Head over to the new Access.tv website for all the latest show info, schedules, breaking news, and current contests. Dive into exclusive videos, behind-the-scenes content, and more. Plus, we want to hear from you. Send us your feedback and be part of the Access TV community. Access artists, Access music, Access.tv.
Are you throwing away money on your car insurance?
I feel like there's more than that
That's
that's going to happen
exactly what I'm
tonight. 'Cause I
doing.
saw the
Try Insure Car.
Facebook
We help
post
you
from
compare
TNA
quotes and save
about
half on your
Orlando.
car insurance.
I like it.
They,
I think
this
it's
is like a
convenient.
few
It
more
saves me
matches
lots
than
of
what they
money.
just
Go to
announced.
insurify.com and save up to
During the spring.
$1,000 a year on your car insurance. Let's talk about sex. As you get a little older, things tend to work a little differently.
I felt shame, embarrassment, guilt.
Like something had been knocked out from underneath me. What HIMS does is says, hey, look, don't worry about it. We got this part covered. 100% online.
The whole process was very discreet.
It made me feel like I'm a rock star.
This product has changed my life.
When it kicked in, I said, yeah, I'm back. I remember this feeling.
Get started today
Right.
at 4hims.com.
Scout is
Right here, it's
protected
like
by
a lot
Simparica
of
Trio,
stuff. They
and
just said
he's in it to
Steve
win it.
Macklin, Eddie Edwards,
Simparica Trio is
Mustafa
the
Ali,
first chew
Ace
with
Austin
triple
is next.
protection.
Yeah, Leon Slater and
Oh,
Ryan
please.
Nemeth. That's the match that's happening tonight. It's also AJ Francis,
Intestinal worms,
Sammy
well, heartworm disease,
Callahan,
no problem with
and
Simparica Trio. This drug class has been
Nance Warner
associated
in a
with
triple
neurologic
threat
adverse
match to
reactions,
determine
including seizures.
who
Use with
advances in
caution
that
with dogs with a
TNA
history of these
International
disorders.
Championship
For win and
tournament.
protection, go with Simparica Trio.
Moose and Cody
I'm
Beamer.
Jesse's Uncertainty.
So it's like
And I
3
really
matches
thought
that
house
are
projects
happening
were my
tonight that they
time to
didn't
shine.
announce just then before they went to commercial.
Are you sure?
I'm looking at
You
1,
got stuck
2,
before you
3,
even got started.
6
But
different matches
Jesse's
tonight.
changed because of Thumbtack with their guides.
So it
He
should be
knows
really
exactly
good.
what to do,
And then
you're
we're going to hear
hired.
from Joe
And
Hendry
his
as
house
well.
is looking great.
I guess we're not going to see the Hardys unless he come out there and help
Uncertainty doesn't live here.
Ace Austin here
You
in a
do.
minute.
Take care of your home with Thumbtack. Download the app today.
At drivetime.com, get approved. Then the deal you make on your phone is the deal
I don't
you
know
get
if
at
the
the
Hardys should
dealership.
make
She
that
already found the exact car she
appearance
wants from
tonight
the
or
phone.
not.
Less than
They're not
$1,000
scheduled,
down. Car buying has no right being this
but that
easy.
don't mean they won't.
This is a commercial. Go get your real deal at drivetime.com. I thought we had a plan for Dad. He was set to go to the senior living community
Either
right by
way,
my house.
good show.
Then a friend
Good
suggested
show,
I
jolly
talk
good
to a
show.
place for Mom. They really opened my eyes.
My advisor listened and understood his needs and showed us options that were
I'm
still nearby, but a better
shocked
fit for
at
him.
how many videos I've
Now
done.
he's
60
in a more
videos.
engaging community with the
Of those 60, I think like 54 of them have been my podcast and
For
started
free senior
March
living
1st. In
advice,
a
go
month,
to a
a
place
little
for
over a month, I put out
mom.com.
50 some
Right this
videos.
second, at some
That's
drive-through
a
somewhere,
lot.
I'll have a. Someone really wants a soda. It
So
just
if I
feels
wouldn't be
like a
sitting
whole
here
lot
in
of
front of
sugar
you
to have
watching
in
it
broad daylight.
in
Hello?
my
Just
studio,
thinking. Are you
I'd be in the
okay?
living room
I
watching
think
on the
dancing.
big screen,
What if there were a
not
better
talking to
soda?
myself.
Okay, I'm gonna freak out. It's a drive-through, not a confession booth.
Swab a poppy, please. Okay, wait. 5 grams of sugar? That's actually an amazing goal.
Good, right?
It is good.
Look, isn't that Frank Thomas?
Oh, the big hurt.
More like the big hunk. Wow, Frank Thomas.
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
And we
You
are
look like
1
you're
week
still
away
playing.
from
That's
me
what I
getting
said.
on that plane going to Vegas for Mania.
Frank, what's your secret?
Like I
I
told
discovered
my
eugenics.
therapist yesterday, I'm nervously
It's easy.
excited.
Just send a text.
If you're a guy over 40, text HANDLE to 215-215 to get a complimentary sample of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC. Nugenix is a unique man-boosting formula powered by Tesnor, a key ingredient clinically researched to help increase testosterone levels, to help you feel stronger, leaner, with more energy and drive, more passion too.
Here, try a bottle. And trust me, she'll like it too.
Text HANDLE to 215-215
I know if I go to
to get a
Vegas and
complimentary
don't
sample of
do
Nugenix
something in the
Total T.
casino, I can
Text
get back
now
here
and we'll
from the
include
trip
a
and
bottle
go,
of
why didn't you do this?
Nugenix
Why didn't you do
most
that?
powerful
Da, da, da,
fat
da,
accelerator
yeah.
ever. Absolutely
So I have a
free.
strict
That's
budget. I might,
HANDLE.
I think in the $100.
215.
Once that 100 is gone in the casino, I'm not playing no more. All right,
And we
back
are
to
back here
TNA.
on TNA Impact. We're ready for our opening contest this evening in the greater Kansas City
Showing
area.
Ali entrance. Got a whole lot of suit and ties. Look like special service, secret service people. Like 4 of them walked out before him and his goons. Now Tasha Steele's walking out. And now them 2 good, the great hands or whatever, they walked out. There's like 7 people on the stage right now. And now Ali is about to finally walk out.
Following contest is scheduled for one call. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Tasha Steele.
Now come to the real bot. Tasha Steele's great hands and 4 Secret Service looking dudes.
6 pounds, Mustafa Ali.
And when Macklin come out, it's just gonna be him by himself, front toward the enemy, like he always does.
Got into the mind of a member of our crew named Derek, someone who Mike Santana was sponsoring, had only been sober for a very short amount of time. It appears Mustafa Ali drove Derek back to drinking.
That is a wild accusation in my book. Look, some people just can't be saved from their demons. I mean, we're seeing that in Mike Santana a little bit. Ali is looking ahead. He is looking forward. Santana is on the verge of cracking. Meanwhile, Order 4 here standing together and standing tall.
Ring announce looking good tonight. Oh, that's right, my bad. It's Ace Austin, not Steve Macklin.
From Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Still, he walking out by himself, whereas Ali had like 7 dudes accompanying him. I like Ace Austin. The literal ace up the sleeve every time.
Meanwhile, tonight, Ali's opponent is the very talented Ace Austin. 2 weeks ago, came up short against Eric Young of the Northern Armory, considering the involvement of Williams and Icarus throughout that matchup. I don't believe Ace Austin has anything to be ashamed about. Obviously, he was helping out the Rascals a week prior, protecting the Rascals from the Northern Armory. Ran down with a steel chair.
I'm gonna have to get a seat toward middle of that section, so next time I go to TNA, I can try to catch that card he threw out in the crowd. That'd be cool. Catch it and then have him sign.
When showing up at a recent show, benefiting our brother Chris Bay. Absolutely heartwarming experience if you haven't seen it.
Here we go, Ali Ace Austin, first match of the night. Look, they're already trying to interfere with the match outside the ring. Ali drop kicked the match in distraction. That quick. Shenanigans. This match is unfair. And now Ali putting the boots to Austin.
Shows you how well synced up Order 4 is as a unit.
Takes Ace up off the mat. Punches him with a right hand.
Last summer at
Ace counters back with a punch to the gut. Back and forth with right hands. They're going back and forth, back and forth. Now Ali takes the advantage, kicks him in the gut, whips him to the corner. Ace counters. Tries to run in to catch him. Misses. Gets a boot to the face instead. Ali with a neck breaker in the middle of the ring.
Classic rolling neck breaker there by Mustafa Ali.
And he, spinning, shooting moonsault, like standing, spinning moonsault by Ali. Only gets a 2 count on Ace.
Here on TNA Impact, as we learned before the commercial break, we're scheduled to hear
from
the TNA World Champion Joe Hendry right here tonight in St. Joseph, discussing injury that he sustained, plus address Rebellion and Unbreakable. I mentioned the
Ali to the corner.
Team with Ace Austin. The
reverses
Rascals will be in action against JDC and Brian Myers.
Counters and reverses galore. Big clothesline from Ace, puts him down.
Edwards. Speaking of which, Eddie Edwards is slated to go one-on-one with Steve Macklin. Speaking of the system, Leon Slater has had his issues
Ali
with the
in the
system.
corner, Ace with a head full of steam.
Nemesis.
Huge splash to Ali.
Slater
now he just hit him with a bunch of clotheslines, like 8, 9, 10 of them, about 12 of them, seem like back-to-back clotheslines to Ali.
Francis, Vance Warner, and Sammy Callahan. That tournament
springboard kick miss.
From tonight, live at 10 p.m.
So
Eastern on TNA+.
Leaves him in the midsection. Hits Ali with a Russian leg sweep. Standing, drop the leg on Ali in the middle of the ring.
Boom, the leg dropping out. Austin getting into a groove here against Ali.
And then he monkey flips. With authority. Ali hit face first in the middle of the ring after that monkey flip. Ace Austin with another innovative maneuver. Smashes Ali's head to the mat. 1, 2, 3. Ali kicks out at 2.
Injury back at Sacrifice not too long ago. You well know it doesn't heal all that quickly.
No, it does not, but he valiantly fought through and won that match, I might remind you.
Now, once again, great hands on the apron, trying to cause a distraction. Ali capitalizes on it, tries to pin him. 1, 2, 2, sweet. Ace Austin kicked out at 2. Sends Ali flying out of the ring, and he's caught by great hands. And now Ace Austin with a head full of steam. Jumps over the top rope, crossbody, knock all 3 dudes out on the floor.
Absolute chaos here at ringside.
And that red hat guy still in the crowd ringside. He got the red hat backwards. And now Tasha Steele's getting involved, talking smack. Kick one of the great hands dudes in the face. Dodge attack from Noble, kick him in the face. Yeah, he's having to deal with everybody. He's having to, and now a chair to the back from Ali. Got himself disqualified. Ace Austin for the win. And now let me guess, they're gonna triple, quadruple team.
Disqualification, Ace Austin.
That's cheap, man.
Ace attacked the staff of Ali. Attacked Order 4.
Yeah, and now they're pulling him in the ring. Great hands in the ring with Ace Austin. About to double team him. Off the top rope goes the win with a net breaker while the other one held him.
You reap what you sow.
The double team finisher. That's messed up, man.
They're not done yet.
Now they got Ace Austin head on the bottom turnbuckle.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, my God.
And now Tasha still hands Ali a chair, and the great hands are holding him in place. Ali acting like he's about to smash his head while he's sitting there on the turnbuckle. Hopefully somebody come out and help. Somebody.
Austin is
Hardy
helpless
Boys.
here.
Ace Austin is defenseless.
Hit the theme song.
Restrained by the
Hit the
great
music.
hands.
Nope. Santana.
Is in the impact zone.
Mike Santana coming to help out. He's on the apron now. Ali don't see him yet. He's tries to hit. Oh, he punched the chair. Ali tried to swing the chair on him. He punched the chair out of his hand. Damn. Yeah, he mad because of what he did to his friend last week. And now, great hands, Tasha Steele and Ali leaving through the crowd.
Incensed over what happened to his friend Derek last week. But look at this man. Mike Santana is out of control. There is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide from Mustafa Ali. Mike Santana will not stop until
I'm glad somebody helped out Ace. Because that would have ended really, really bad if Mike Santana had not come out there right now.
Well, the system learned that
Rascals and
Santana
JDC
long
Brian
ago.
Myers still to
But
come.
every member of the system has to prove themselves. It's JDC and Brian Myers.
Still to come
against
also
the
Eddie
Rascals.
Edwards and Steve
Eddie
Macklin.
Edwards, who
We gotta
took
hear
the
that
system
loudmouth
to
Alicia
task,
Edwards
has
at
to face
ringside.
Steve Macklin tonight. But coming up
And
next,
next is Moose and Cody
X-Division
D.
champion Moose wants to prove himself before his title defense in Ultimate X at Rebellion. Moose faces Cody Deaner next.
Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a dad. I deliver packages and flowers, and I'm a Mando customer. I was loading
Bear
a
with me
package
for a
car,
second. I don't
and my
like how my
driver,
belts aren't
Andrew, he was like,
blinging like
"What's
they
that?"
normally should. Hold on.
And I took a quick sniff, and
Since
I
it's
was like,
commercial.
"Oh my God, that's me!" And thankfully, I found Mando. I can tell you that I always feel confident when I wear
That
Mando.
might
I
have done
mainly use a stick on my armpits, but I use a spray all over my body. Mando keeps me fresh all day long. I wanted something that works, and Mando works. It's awesome.
We served Warby Parker with a box of glasses. A prescription pair for $95 instead of $400? People thought we were crazy. Now we're rethinking the way people shop again. This
That
time,
it? Are they
in
bling,
stores.
bling, bling, blinging
Come
now?
by and see for yourself.
That's better.
This brush sure has
Especially
no
the
shoes
big
you've been
gold
looking
Ric
for.
Flair drip go. Woo! That's really shining now.
Can you sell my stuff on there like that?
You can.
NXT
so
go
much money.
Download the Poshmark app to discover all the ways you can buy and sell today.
Everybody hates Beth. She eats all the food she loves and stays slim. Kim starts herself dieting, yet still can't lose weight. Beth is full of energy.
Just to my light,
Kim
no,
always
not.
feels tired. Beth has an unfair advantage. She takes Almacet, a breakthrough health and weight loss shake that fixes your metabolism to help you lose weight in a whole new way.
I couldn't lose weight no matter how much I exercised. I tried Almacet. I lost 26 pounds.
The reason you're having trouble losing weight could be a liver clogged with fat that's slowing your metabolism, making it very difficult to lose weight and stubborn belly fat. Almacet
There
is a
we go.
scientifically proven food supplement that uses natural amino acids and bioactive
There we
peptides
go. And you
to
can
help
see Jordan
unclog
Grace
your
now.
liver
Because the glare was
and fix your
making her face
metabolism,
blurred
so
out.
it's easier to lose weight.
My name is Stephanie Phillips Solar, and I'm an Almacet success story. I was able to lose 67 pounds
That's
with
what I like it. See how it's like
in
bling
roughly
bling, the
7
light
to 8
hitting in a
months.
certain
My
way.
weight is
That's
down.
how I like it.
I feel
But since
much
I've been doing my
more
entrances
energetic than
on
I have
WWE
in the
shows,
past.
it kind of throws them off when I sit them back up there in the moment.
25 pounds. So thank you, Almacet.
I want to take the belts
Almacet
with
is
me
all
to
natural,
the Mania,
supports
man.
healthy
But
blood sugar levels, and it's diabetic friendly. Some
don't
weight
know.
loss plans have
I
you
want to
feel
exceed my
weak and
luggage
hungry,
weight limit.
but Almacet will renew your energy, and you can lose weight and feel great.
Almacet's unique protein can truly
And I don't know what I'm going to get there to bring back here.
Studies showed Almacet helps you lose double the weight compared to other diets.
The fact is, Almacet works, and I highly
Unplanned
recommend it.
merch.
Go online now to
Coming
get
back
started
here,
with Almacet
make
for
me
just
go to the weight.
$34.99. A great value to
Trying to pack
finally
light.
lose weight. We guarantee you can lose weight or you'll get
So I
your
think I'm
money
going to bring my
back.
big
Be
W
like
belt, which I
Beth and
fixed,
get
by the way.
unfair
Since we're on the
weight loss
commercial break, I can
advantage
show
with
you. I
Almacet.
fixed it. Remember how I had that one little streak of red in it right there? I tore it off the other night with a hammer. So now it's like, it looks cooler this way with it all gold at the bottom.
Hims is a fantastic
I think that
find.
looks
Hims makes me feel prepared and
different.
comfortable for dating. Hims makes me feel confident. I
That-
went to
that looks
Hims.com
sick, especially
and
seeing it
there was
on
a
the
lot of
camera
different
now.
options to fit
The
my
bottom
lifestyle.
being
I was
gold
shocked at
instead of
actually
red.
how affordable it was going to be. It's allowed more spontaneity and allowed us to be more playful with each other. No matter what happens at the end of the day, I know I'm ready because I have Hims. It's a safe
that
and
looks
simple
cool,
way to
man.
get my medication.
Get treatment for ED with Dr.
See, ever since that one dude at the DCW show called me out about why you're built like that. Why you're built like
AMC
that.
Plus is now included with your
One
package,
little piece of
giving you
red
instant
on
access to all the
top of this
entertainment
snack.
you love, plus so much more. New seasons of your favorite AMC originals,
Like,
whenever
why
you
your
want to
face
watch
like
on
that?
any device.
Maybe you should go for backup. Go backup.
Plus thousands of hours of streaming exclusives, the most acclaimed dramas, the boldest films, the best in horror. Download the app. Sign in with your Spectrum account. Enter your email and start streaming.
I messed up everything because that ain't shining no more. I'm over it.
Huntington Bank 150
It is what it
years
is.
ago on the idea of building strong local connections. It's great to see our growth across the country, and now in the Carolinas. The bankers we've hired are local, and we think they're the best of the best.
Had another job interview
We're
today
thrilled to be here,
for a country
and
club.
I could get used to the blue Carolina skies.
Watching.
All right, we're back to TNA. Moose and Dina. They're showing Ali and his troop leaving the arena.
Right now. We're coming out right now.
Somebody need to blindside him right now before he get in that vehicle. Or somebody be commandeered and take off. I bet that's Mike Santana in the seat. Yeah, Mike Santana's in the driver's seat. Ah, that is awesome. He set him up. I knew something was about to happen. Then they jumped out of the car and Santana sped off.
Mike Santana's taking John
Like there were fans standing
Styler
by,
Mike
watching it all happen. It was like a group of guys
and
as
Ali
he
is only
sped off,
himself to blame for that.
watching it all transpire. Who is this Moose in the arena? Yeah, Moose making his way in.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Accompanied by JDC and Brian Myers.
Brian Myers, representing the system.
Can't do nothing by themselves, man.
The TNA
Gotta play that numbers game.
champion.
Just like any other faction.
There's a lot for Moose and the rest of the system.
Kind of like a minute ago with the Ali match. 3-4
Every
win.
member of the system must prove themselves. Tonight, Moose paying homage to Eddie and Alicia Edwards with his gear, but Moose has got to focus up. He's ready to go one-on-one with Cody Deaner tonight. However, 2 weeks from Sunday, live at the Galen Center on the campus of USC in Los Angeles, Moose will defend his X-Division championship.
That guy with the red hat, he always got the most creative signs.
El Hijo del Pequeño, and 2 more opponents to be announced.
He'll sit at ringside and have a sign for every single person that's coming out there talking smack about him. All the heels, he'll have a sign, bad mouthing.
If anything to go by, it could be still a good night for the champ. The people have spoken.
Cody Deaner making his way to the ring.
And his opponent from Port Bruce, Ontario, Canada, Cody Deaner.
People of St. Joseph, how we doing tonight?
Diener, stop. Don't pander to these idiots, okay?
JDC talking smack to him.
Look at me. Don't worry about them. Diener, I didn't even realize that you still worked here in TNA Wrestling. I mean, honestly, buddy, when was the last time you won a match here? Honestly. Cody, now I know your contract's up soon and things aren't looking too good for you and your kids, Cody. We are good guys.
Yeah,
so this
right.
is what we're going to do for you, Cody. we're gonna offer. Look at me. We're gonna offer you a position in the system. Yeah. Not as an official member, but as a young boy, a lackey, kind of a minion, someone to wash my back and carry my bags around. You know what I'm saying, Cody? Like a custodian, exactly.
A custodian.
Like a janitor.
A janitor.
You don't really have that many options, Cody, so you need to trust in the system, okay? Look, I mean, that's an interesting proposal. I wasn't really aware of the whole contract situation, but I mean, you are right. I do got kids to think about. I'm a proud father of 4 children.
Dang, 4 kids. I'm so glad I ain't got no kids.
And yeah, you're right. I should probably think about them. But here's the thing with this proposal and this choice. I mean, it's not my choice. It's the people's choice. So, people of St. Joseph, do you think I should be the system's lackey? Think about your kids, Cody. Hey, stop looking at them. Think about your children. Don't be stupid. You know what? I think there's another choice to guarantee that I can stay here in TNA. I think the other choice might be if I can beat Moose for his X Division championship.
Cody, was you stupid? Like JDC said, you ever won a match? Oh yeah, what makes you think you deserve an X Division championship? But you know what? So, I'm a nice guy. I'm a giving guy. If you can last 2 minutes in this ring with me, if you can last 2 minutes in this ring with me right now, I'll give you a TNA X Division championship match.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Do you hear that?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. People of St. Joseph, do you think I can last 2 minutes? Do you think I can last 2 minutes?
Moose's pants are cracking me up because he's got the other 4 members of the system
The
faces
people
on
are
him.
smoking. Got guys in the truck. Tell them in the truck.
That's
Punch
some,
the buttons. Put 2 minutes
God,
on
what's
the
the
screen.
dude that used to
Put
wear
2
his
minutes on the
opponent's
screen.
face on his
The
trunks?
people have spoken.
God, what was his name? I can't call it. Not the bottle Rick Martel. Ring the bell. It'll come to me in a minute.
The bell is
But he used to
on. This match is underway. We got
put
2
his
minutes
opponent's
on the
face on his
screen.
tights to
If
get
Cody
play mind
Deaner
games
can
with. That's what
withstand
Moose
Moose for
kind of
2
remind me of
minutes,
his
then
tights
this will
right now.
become an X Division title match. Look at how it's already starting, though. I mean, to be fair, 2 minutes is about 90 seconds longer than you last time, but hey, Cody Deaner.
He already powerbombed Tony Deaner that quick. Or Cody Deaner. Like, already that quick.
Cody Deaner's tried to do the same thing against Moose not too long ago, and unfortunately,
It's supposed to be lasting 2 minutes. Still got a minute 30 to go, and he's already received the signature move.
we were called impact wrestling. Yeah, it is been a hot minute, as they say. And
Now Moose like trying to powerbomb him again.
he can take the next minute and 20 seconds and just have a little fun.
And nails him with another powerbomb.
Sending a message as well before
1, 2, but Moose picks him up before the 3. He should see that's where he messed up at. He should have just pinned him. He had a minute to spare. He's trying to show off. And now he's punching him in the head.
Just under a minute here for Cody Deaner to hang on. JDC and Brian Myers were scheduled to face the Rascals tonight, getting a ringside seat. And now Moose going for the
Now
spear.
Deaner rolls out of the
Cody
ring
Deaner
by
rolls
himself
out of
some
the
time.
ring. Can't be that simple. It's legal within a little wrestling match. About 35 seconds
Moose
left on
trying
the
to
clock
pursue
here.
him.
He's going to get cut off the pass here
Goes
back
back into
in.
the ring. Moose follows him. Then he goes out of the ring again.
No, come on.
See, this is smart.
This is how you want to earn a title shot, Cody Deaner. Are you kidding me?
20 seconds left.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Just shut it down. Shut him down.
Then he throws Moose out of the ring.
No. Moose has got to hurry.
Drop kicks, moves back to the floor. 10 seconds left.
Are you kidding me? Come on! This is not how you get a title match!
He just did it.
Oh,
It just lasted 2 minutes.
This is officially an X Division title match.
So now it's for the belt.
Cody
Officially.
Jr. has lasted the 2-minute time limit. This match will now be for the TNA X Division Championship.
Interesting.
Good for Cody.
Now re-ring the bell. Moose try to spear him. Cena counters it.
I thought that was it. Cena went for a sunset flip. Moose trying to hang on.
The sunset flips him. 1, 2, 2. Sweet. That was close. Moose kicked out at 2, but that was real close. And now he's about to hit the spear. Ooh. Yep. Dino too busy arguing with the ref over the count. He got a spear push effort. And then it's a 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Moose retains.
Here's your winner. And
That was an interesting play out, though, the way it happened.
Division
If he lasted 2 minutes, it turned into a championship match, and then they re-ring the bell into some champion. I like how they did that. That was clever.
Tonight, but ultimately holds on to his X Division championship. I can
Now
only
triple
imagine
teams.
how Eddie Edwards
Moose
would
telling him to
this
pick him up.
Well, I have to imagine he's rather pleased at the end result. Because at the end of the day, a result is a result. And oh, look, they're not done yet.
And now JDC and
Yeah, 3-on-1.
Brian Myers grabbing a hold of Tina.
Somebody coming out, though. The Rascals. I guess next is the Rascals versus JDC and Brian Myers, since they're already out there. And they got baseball bats.
Running off the system.
You know, the Rascals are set to face Brian Myers and JDC. They don't want to wait.
The Rascals not going to allow the system to beat the hell out of Cody Teeter. The Rascals will face JDC and Myers of the system next.
This April.
That was a good match. I like that. I like how that played out. Started out being, if dude lasted 2 minutes, he would get a title match instantly. He lasted 2 minutes. Title match started. Moose beat him in a few seconds after that. But still, very clever how they had that structure.
Stars shine bright.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Is movie night. HDNet.
Had the timer going and everything.
HDNetmovies.com for showtimes.
Hi, I'm Premium Wireless, $15 a month at Mint Mobile. When
And
I
next we
Premium
got
Wireless,
Rascals
$15 a
versus
month,
JDC and
why not
Brian
Premium
Myers.
Wireless for $15 a
Hope the
month? Who am
Rascals
I
can
kidding?
win.
Premium Wireless for $15 a month will always Premium Wireless for $15 a
Can't
month.
stand the
Sometimes
system.
Premium
I ain't
Wireless
said it
for
tonight.
$15 a month.
I'm gonna say it for the first
No
time
points for
tonight,
settling,
right now.
Let's be honest.
Fuck
Premium Wireless
the
is $15 a month. Am I right? Let's just stop having AI write these, okay, guys?
As a military veteran, I applied a lot of my discipline to my sales job. My paychecks are great, but commission can be unpredictable. Now that I have Chime with Spot, they can cover you up to $200 in between paychecks with no overdraft fees. Join me at Chime.com.
After Homoglow cleaned our place for $19, we fired our old housekeeper. Homoglow tackled everything, from our kitchen to our bathroom, all our laundry. You just pick a date, pick a cleaner, and enjoy a spotless house for $19.
Phone about to die.
Poshmark is the perfect side hustle. It got me through school, a new job, and getting into my first apartment. There's so much I can sell. And now listing is even easier with Poshmark's Smart List AI feature. I just take a pic and let Smart List do the rest. I love it.
Scout is protected by Simparica Trio, and he's in it to win it. Simparica Trio is the first chew with triple
Ain't no
protection.
women's matches tonight, though. I don't like this. Normally, it's at least one women's division match. Masha,
Intestinal worms. Whoa,
Rosemary, or somebody. There ain't nothing going on other than Alicia
Drug
Edwards
class has
loud
been
enough.
associated with neurologic adverse reactions, including seizures. Used with caution in dogs with a history of these disorders. For winning protection, go with Simparica Trio.
Carl never really thought much of his credit scores until he got Credit Karma and used his scores to score more. Life is less humble abode. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on. Download the app today.
That commercial makes me want that couch
Hundreds of
they had
thousands
in
of
it.
guys are finding doctor-trusted treatment for their ED. In fact, we'll show you one.
This is him.
I'm him.
Today, he really
In the
feels like him.
market for a new couch.
But he didn't always.
I'd rather it be new because I don't know what other people done on the used.
So he went to hims.com and got ED treatment prescribed 100% online and delivered right to his door. Now, every day, he feels like him.
I'm him.
Also need a job.
Find
If
trusted
anybody
treatment
got an
3D and start
opportunity
feeling
they
like
want
him.
to send me a message about, so be that too.
Get started today at hims.com.
When it comes to family, I always do what's best. My parents taught me that. That's why I called A Place for Mom. Their
I want to start
personalized
working
guidance
today.
was just what I
Last
needed
week,
to find
yesterday,
senior living for Mom.
but
And their advice is free to
because of my
families.
health,
It's not just free, it's
limited
valuable.
to
Our
May
advisor
7th.
gave us options based on our needs and budget,
Hopefully
guiding
after
us
that
to the
date,
best
I can
decision.
be back
I
to
never
normal self.
expected
But
a free
until then,
service
I'm
to
in
make such
extreme
a
pain all
difference.
the time.
Our service comes at no cost to your family. Connect with us today.
Yep. I know there's that and they're doing wrestling.
I'm working on it.
What else to talk about during the commercial? So I'm disposing it.
Today, she's watching her first hockey game. And then before you know it, you're watching hers.
At least I got my heart rate and my
At Credit One
blood
Bank,
pressure.
we believe having the credit and rewards in the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones
Because
tomorrow.
that was a struggle earlier this year.
Get 5% cash back on everyday purchases, like gas, with the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
And we are finally back to TNA, so I can stop blabbing about my own personal issues.
And we are back here on Impact TNA Wrestling, a part of the Anthem Sports and Entertainment
All
family.
4 men in the ring
Nothing
brawling.
family related
JDC,
in this one. Family business, I guess you could say, for the system as they deal with the Rascals.
I still have a hard time remembering the Rascals' name. Trey
themselves to Eddie Edwards and the rest of the
God, what's
system
the other
tonight.
dude's name?
We already
The
saw
guy with the dreads is
just
Trey.
moments ago, demolishing Cody Dean of the Rascals, sticking their nose in the system's business. And now,
Double team from the
great
Rascals
setup
on
there by
JDC.
Zachary Wentz, Trey Miguel,
Zachary
a cover
Wentz,
and a
that's the
kick
other
out by
guy's name.
JDC. The Rascals,
Trey
for the
Miguel,
most part, have
Zachary
been
Wentz.
immune to what the system is trying to
Putting
pull
the
in this
boots
company
to
over the last
JDC, and
year and
his
a half.
corner is
This is an
Trey.
interesting
He tags
encounter.
in Zachary Wentz.
Most have been able to keep to themselves, but now it seems like it's inevitable as the boys
Bronco
from the
Buster
Treehouse
with
beat the system.
JDC.
Bronco Buster action. Shades of Six-Pack. Sean Waltman once upon a time here in TNA Wrestling.
I know X-Pac was in TNA. All right, tag in to Brian Myers.
Zachary Wentz is looking a little nasty
Rascals
here
is just
tonight.
tearing him up, kicking his ass. Little double boots to the back. Tries to pin him. 1, 2, 2, 3. Brian Myers kicks out at
Not
2.
enough to put Myers away. Former two-time
Tags in Trey.
champion with Eddie Edwards. So in your opinion, how is the system faring
Double
thus far?
team
The
incoming.
situation with Moose and Dina was a little
But
wonky.
Brian, JDC gets a super kick. Tries to interrupt it, but super kicks. Gets super kicked instead. Trey goes into the turnbuckle. The ring post, I should
But at
say.
the end of the day, when push came
Brian
to
Myers
shove,
putting the boots to him.
spear, Moose got the job done and then some. Moose didn't hesitate. You won't know. What, were you in his head? Were you a mind reader all of a sudden? And nonetheless, still to come tonight within the system, Eddie Edwards with his wife Alicia in his corner will face off against Steve
Brian
McElroy.
Myers is choking him out on the second
TNA
rope.
International Championship Tournament, which is going to begin later on tonight and will culminate at TNA Unbreakable, which is 1 week from tonight.
Russian leg sweep in the middle of the ring. Tries to pin. 1, 2, 2,
by
sweep.
Miguel.
Miguel kicks out at 2. Trey Miguel. Now he's got him in a sleeper hold in the middle of the ring. Brian Myers in control of the match.
Have their eyes on regaining that gold at some point in the future. Two of the best teams, quite frankly.
Miguel back to his feet. Punches to the midsection, creates a separation. Back shoulder tap. Sends him back to the mat. Tags in JDC. Double team from system before he leaves. Woo! JDC chops him in his chest.
It'll be the Hardys defending against the Neville
Sends him
brothers.
head first into the turnbuckle.
I gotta give
Now
him
punches
credit.
to the
Again, we
chest.
talked about it. Brian Myers,
Southpaw.
normal
3
tag team
southpaws and a
partner,
right to the
is
chest.
Eddie Edwards here. JDC, not his usual one, but the teamwork is making the dream
Hits
work
him
for the
up.
system.
Clotheslines him back down to the
Proving
mat.
that
Doesn't release his
overall,
arm.
as a unit, they're
Another
a
clothesline
well-oiled
pushes him
machine.
back down to the mat.
JDC going to work
1,
here against Trey Miguel.
2,
To the leg.
2,
And a kick out.
Miguel kicks
Interesting
out
to
at 2.
see the potential system public firing last week, and I see how JDC is in
Crowd trying to reel him back into the
to the
match.
system within the past year. He was
JDC with an underhook suplex.
to the group. He really had to work
Tries to
for
pin
it.
again.
Is it
1,
covered?
2,
Oh, and a kick
2,
out there by
sweep.
Miguel.
Trey
I'm
kicks
glad
out
you're
at 2
acknowledging
again.
the work and
Front
dedication of
face
one
lock from
JDC.
JDC.
Well, he
work and dedication, he had to assault people at Moose's behest most of the summer last year.
Dedication. One Jonathan Dango
Front
Curtis
face lock
proved that
submission
he
in the middle of the
belongs
ring.
in the system.
Now it transitions to a sleeper hold.
They've lived up to their word
JDC
too.
still in control.
Just goes to show you. You work
Arms
for the
length away
system.
from a tad to Zachary Wentz.
JDC and Eddie Edwards go a long ways back. The New England independent scene.
Trying to get his
Brian Myers and
back to his feet and
two-time
does.
TNA World Tag Team champion.
Punches to the
Eddie
gut.
Edwards
Creates
taking
separation
a
from that
stronger
sleeper.
leadership role within
Hits
the
the
system.
ropes. Back elbow puts him
by
back down to the mat.
Who could blame him? He should be.
JDC tries for a springboard or leg
Right
drop.
now, JDC
Miguel moves out of
crashing
the
and
way.
burning for the moment.
Edwards can make a real statement.
And now
if he wins
Miguel tags in Wentz. JDC tags in Brian Myers.
But first things first for him later on
Zachary
tonight against
Wentz
Macklin. This is
punching
Wentz up against Myers.
Brian Myers. Counter punch. Punch, punch, punch. Flurry of offense. Boom. Kick him in the back of the head. Hits the ropes. Irish whip counter. Wentz, another counter. High knee to Brian Myers. Tries to pin him. 1, 2, 2, sweet. Myers kicks out at 2.
Lights out. Myers certainly out wobbly on the back.
Wentz tags in Miguel.
In comes Trey Miguel. The Rascals against the
Double
system
team.
tonight on Impact.
Attempt. Trying to double suplex him, but JDC avoids it.
Myers.
Double super kick from the Rascals. Sends system out onto the floor. They hit the ropes. Head full of steam. Suicide dive in unison. In tandem offense from Rascals pays off.
Wentz looking like he lives off pole balls and NASCAR racing. Is leading his
Crowd
team
chanting
potentially to a
TNA.
huge
Throws Brian Myers head first into the apron. And then back into the ring.
Miguel pushing Myers up onto the apron here. What are the Rascals thinking about?
He's on the apron still.
Rascals have had to deal with the Northern Armory.
Wentz going to the top rope.
A win here against the system.
Trey got, and then JDC drops Wentz to the floor off the top rope. Miguel kicks him in the face. Super kicks Myers.
Now Miguel looking to bring Myers in.
Gonna use the ropes to clothesline him back into. Oh, but JDC held his feet and cheated. 3 count. Brian Myers just pinned Trey Miguel because JDC was holding his feet down so he couldn't kick out. So the system won that match because of shenanigans, like they always do.
Working the system. Beautifully done.
I try to remember what Booker T said. By hook or by crook, got to get the win, and that's what the system just did.
Moose dealt with Cody Teeter, and now Myers
still
and
don't like the
JDC
system,
have handled business their way against the Rascals tonight on Impact.
It just started raining, and I can hear it through my noise canceling headphones. Still to come, Eddie Edwards with Alicia Edwards and Steve Macklin in a match.
His own work. Eddie Edwards faces Steve Macklin tonight. Also,
Still to come, we're going to hear about Joe Hendry.
The TNA World Champion Joe Hendry will be here later on tonight to address his road to Rebellion. But coming up next, along the road to
That
Rebellion,
triple threat match is next. AJ Francis, Mace Warner, Sammy Callahan. Winner advances in the TNA International Championship Tournament. That'll be good. I'm going to mute this because it's music playing, and I don't want to get pinged for a copyright. So that's that. I'll just listen to the rainfall. I'm surprised you can't hear that. Because it is loud. We knew it was going to rain tonight. It's going to rain tomorrow too. But we need to get this pollen out of here.
Let's run him. You already know.
I told y'all to run that. Come on now.
Download the Prize Picks app today. Enter $5 and get $50 instantly. Prize Picks. Run your game.
Trying to think who is going to win this next match. I guess I hate to say AJ Francis.
Easier way. With Thumbtack,
I feel like he might
download
win
the
this
app
match.
today and care for your home from top to bottom.
Got a feeling in my gut.
Reaching your financial goals can feel impossible.
What's the dude name? It's with him to
Credit
be a
Karma gives
ringside.
you personalized guidance to improve your credit, savings, taxes, and more, so
Damn,
you
what's
can
the dude's
find
name?
your way to money. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
OCD is more than what you see on TV and in the movies. It comes with
Guy from Top Flight,
unrelenting,
the guy that's in
intrusive
his
images, thoughts, and urges. If you have OCD and need help, you can get better with specialized treatment. Go to nocd.com to learn more.
To avoid digital threats, just turn on NordVPN.
KC Navarro.
Protection against trackers, malicious
Because yeah, that
websites,
Steph
malware-ridden
girl is going to be in
downloads.
Mace Warner's
Deal
corner,
now.
but she can't
Plug
get as
gutters can
physical. I
cause
don't
big
think as
problems
KC
fast.
can.
Until now, call 833.
Then again,
Filter
Sammy
today.
Callahan might win, and this is going to be a
I
tough
had
one to
terrible
call.
flooding
But my
problems
gut's
on
telling me
my
AJ
porch.
Francis is
Now
going
I
to win,
understand why.
just because
Right
they
now, LeafFilter
known
is
for
offering
taking
a free
underhanded
inspection
tactics.
on your schedule. LeafFilter is a permanent gutter solution, so you never have to worry about costly damage from clogged gutters again.
Call us today and schedule your free inspection.
Schedule your free inspection. Call 833-LEAFFilter today or visit leaffilter.com.
It's another one of them nights I want to go out there with some soap and wash my car in the rain.
It's time to stop.
I've done it before. Long time
I
ago.
lost 23.6 pounds and I feel amazing. It's like my body isn't fighting me anymore.
Velvital is the only comprehensive approach that really addresses the main lifestyle contributors to hormonal imbalance. From your 20s to your 60s, you deserve to feel your best. Watch how Velvital will change everything.
Right this second, at some girls' night
More
somewhere,
commercials.
someone
Oh,
really
yay, more
wants a soda.
commercials. Just
But
what I
that same
always
someone
want
wants
to
a better for you drink. You know, that doesn't taste so basic. What if there were a better soda?
Hi, I'm Allison, but they call me Mommy Poppy.
Okay, wait.
You deserve better. Drink a poppy. No fakeness here.
At least my phone's probably charging. They was about to be
Okay,
gone.
major. Green flag. A soda with 5 grams of sugar makes the real plot twist.
I always get the pizza when they get the pop build.
All right, so that's one pair of prescription glasses, plus
And
anti-reflective
I miss New
black soda.
Japan Pro Wrestling. It used to come on
award-winning
immediately
customer
after
service.
Impact.
That's also
But it's been
me.
months.
And
I
free
think
frame adjustments for
sometime in
legs.
January was the last time we saw New
$95.
Japan. I'm at to
Oh,
find out how to watch, because there's some,
AMC Plus is now included with your package,
you know,
giving you instant access to all the
TNA,
entertainment you love.
AEW,
plus so much
WWE
more.
people be
New
over there.
seasons of your favorite AMC originals, whenever you want to watch on any device.
Maybe we should call for backup.
Plus thousands of hours of streaming exclusives, the most acclaimed
One more
dramas,
commercial.
the
Hopefully we're
boldest
back to the
films,
show.
the best in horror. Download the app. Sign in with your Spectrum account.
Come on now.
Enter your email.
As Jimmy Fallon would say, come on
and
now.
start streaming.
Another
If you keep making that face, it's gonna stay like that.
Funny. I'm trying to get my own car insurance.
Well, that's easy. USAA
I thought that was for the military.
and their family.
Yeah, next week I don't know
Grandpa
how
served.
I'm
He joined
gonna
USAA. He shared
structure
membership
things,
with your
but I
mom,
plan
so
on
she'll give it to you.
Really?
sharing my
And they'll take good
WrestleMania
care.
experience on this same
USAA.
platform
Members who switch save an
while I'm
average
in
of
Vegas.
$725 annually on auto insurance.
Showtimes.
All right, back to TNA. That's then. This is now.
Welcome back to Impact. We are moments away from a TNA International Championship Tournament first round matchup.
I guess that's a new
Culminates
belt that
1
they're
week
doing,
from
as the
tonight live on
international
TNA
champion.
Plus in Las Vegas. There are 3 triple threat matches that will determine the participants in the championship tournament final. Whomever does not get pinned in the 3-way final will face the inaugural champion in a singles match for the title at Rebellion.
So who's the
This
inaugural
match goes
champion
down
gonna
1
be?
week from tonight. Wentz, JDC, and Young, as well as this one. Eddie
Oh, wow,
Edwards,
next week we got
Austin,
2
and
different
Steve
triple threat
Macklin. But
matches
right now,
to
we're about to
determine
find
who
out
else
who will
moves
take the
forward in the
first
tournament.
step towards becoming the inaugural TNA International
Also, all
Champion.
this is to determine who the first champion is. Got it.
Well, right
And
now,
now first pass
find
making
the
their way to
first
the ring.
competitor for
AJ
the
Francis and
final
KC Navarro.
International Championship Tournament.
Following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by KC Navarro, weighing in at 333 pounds, representing first class, AJ Francis.
This is the first of 3 triple threat matches that will determine the first ever TNA International Champion who will be crowned.
I bet that guy with the red hat got a sign up talking smack about AJ Francis. I see him, but I can't see what the sign says.
Here at TNA Wrestling.
Dang, did she change clothes? The ring announcer? I forget her name, but she is cute.
TNA Digital Media Champion and also competed for the the TNA
Wearing something
World
completely different.
Championship at
That's because this is
Controversial
filmed over
back
2
in
or 3
December
nights.
against then champion Nick Nemeth. Don't forget about the
Impact.
International
When they're in the
Heavyweight
town,
Championship.
they'll film 6 or 7, 8 impacts during that time in the arena.
Next, accompanied to the ring by Spencer Lander from Bucksnort, Tennessee, weighing in at 220 pounds,
Warner and Lander were never officially
They didn't
recognized
make
by
out
TNA
like
Wrestling as the digital media champion. The digital media title has been officially retired. Now Mance Warner has this opportunity to enter this tournament, and he's plenty pissed off after what happened last week. No kidding. These two were in the middle of a makeout session when Santino spoiled the party.
Yeah, nothing new with that.
Sammy
I would say get a
Callahan
ring.
blew up the party.
I'm going for Sammy Callahan in this match. My heart wants Sammy Callahan to win. My mind is telling me that AJ Francis is going to win.
And from an anonymous compound in Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 245 pounds, Sammy Callahan.
Sammy Callahan sporting an eye patch because 2 weeks ago during the War of Words, Spencer Lander threw hot coffee into the eye of Sammy Callahan. Callahan and Warner have been at each other's throats ever since January 23rd of this year. They had a gnarly street fight at Sacrifice in El Paso, Texas. And now they will tango in a matchup that has no countouts and no disqualifications. And I don't know what...
Should be a good match.
Remember, on paper, this was a different triple threat match in this
Ring the
tournament.
bell.
These two were not supposed to be
Like
in the
Big E
same
would
match
say,
together. Callahan
big meaty men slapping meat.
on being in
That's what's about to happen. He got a hook. Sammy Callahan pulled a hook out of his pocket. In that kind of match, I don't think. This might be a no disqualification match since it's triple threat.
That turnbuckle hook in his hand again. There's no disqualifications.
Yeah, no DQ, so he can do that. He wanted to gouge his eye out with that damn hook. He can. He's trying to. Now he's got a thumb in the eye instead. And Francis is just in the corner just watching it all happen. And then double clotheslines, both of them out of nowhere. Picks up Callahan, throws him in the corner, picks up Mance, whatever his name is, throws him in the corner, and then splashes Callahan, turns his attention to Mance, splashes Mance in that corner.
Francis as your inaugural TNA International Champion. We never hear the end of it.
Nice, squaring him up for that patented knee to the face of Callahan, and he goes to the floor like he does. And now he's going to hit Mance with the same move. When he knees him to the face and then does a flip over the top rope to the floor. His signature move. AJ Francis in control of the match earlier. Now, Steph in their face, in first class face, talking smack.
AJ Francis is all about. I mean, after a double dose of Tennessee whiskey, I think everybody
That's what it's called, Tennessee whiskey, that move. So then
Sammy
Sammy chops him in the chest twice, punches him in the face, trying to fight back. AJ got him by the throat, puts him back into the corner. Gets boot to the face instead. Oh, a right elbow from Mance. And then a stunner from Sammy. And then Mance clotheslines AJ Francis over the top rope onto the floor. And now it's just Callahan and Mance in the ring.
So something tells me that's immediately out the window. Yeah, not for long.
Right hands back and forth they go.
Got launched off of the stage
And then dude tries to gouge Sammy's eyes. Legal in this kind of match. Huge clothesline from Sammy knocks him to the mat.
What an opportunity.
And now goes to the floor. Looks under the ring trying to find a weapon. Like he's got a flyer. He's got a flyer for TNA, like when you put up on a wall. Crowd chanting, we want tables. You get a flyer up on the ring. He's like, hold on. It's just from the crowd, trying to explain what he's got up his sleeve. Oh, he's gonna give him a paper cut in between his fingers. Oh, He gave him a paper cut in between his fingers. I ain't never seen nothing like that before during the match. Dang.
Step to land or try to help.
Oh, no.
I ain't never seen somebody give somebody a paper cut during the match as a move. And now he's going to give him a paper cut across his face. When AJ Francis comes in and stops him. So then Sammy's biting his hand. And then he gives him a paper cut as well. I ain't never seen somebody give another person a paper cut during the rest of the match for the night. And then Matt's clothesline Sammy to the mat.
In his brutality, just a
Tries to pin him.
long.
1, 2, 2, 3. Callahan kicks out at 2.
One of these three men will take their place in the TNA
Now,
International
Matt Warner
Championship
looking under the ring for a weapon.
TNA
And you see a table, but he grabs a couple of chairs instead. Mashing it up against the side of the turn post to make the noise of the metal on metal. Posts the chair up in between the top and second rope of that corner.
Now, man, taking his
Now
time,
he's
set
just
up that
got
chair
right
in the
hands
corner,
of Callahan,
deadly
headbutt
designs
to him.
for the death
About to
machine.
try to Irish whip him into that corner.
controlling these two.
Sammy counters. Matt stops. They both stop short of him. And then Sammy got the chair in his hand. Both of them have chairs in their hand.
Warner's got a chair.
And they're just hitting the chair. Like, chair for chair. And then he knocks the chair out of Warner's hands. Hits him in the midsection with the chair. And now he's probably about to. Now AJ's in the ring. And boot to the face sends Sammy to the mat. AJ got Warner by the throat. Huge choke slam. 1, 2, 2, sweet. Because Callahan blasted AJ on the back with that steel chair. Good match. I forgot it was no DQ. All these triple threat matches will be no DQ. And now he's blasting Matt Warner on the back with the chair. Trying to get some retribution for him doing what he did to him. And now Warner with the chair to the midsection of Callahan. Sits it up like he's about to sit on it. Uses it to jump off and go head first into the turnbuckle because Callahan moved out the way. Now Callahan got him up in a fireman's carry. Oh, and then he drops him on the chair. Back first. Mangled the chair. The chair's all dented and bent out of shape now after that. Now he's got that hook.
Win if you must, but hurt him at all costs.
Somebody might be bleeding. He hit him with that hook. He's going to be bleeding. He drops it. He changes his mind. And hits him with a thumb to the eye instead.
A little payback. Truly eye for an eye between these
And now I
two.
see AJ Francis slid back into the ring. And hits Callahan with a huge spear. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. AJ Francis for the win. I called it. I told y'all. I feel like AJ Francis is going to win this match. And he did. I knew it. And no, I'm impressed that he did it without the help of Casey Navarro. It's only because it was a no disqualification match why he was able to win like that. I damn sure called it. I'm like, I feel like AJ Francis will win this match. He went out there and won. Been watching wrestling too long to not be able to call this stuff and see it coming. That thumb to the eye was brutal.
And it was at that moment that AJ Francis was struck with the TFL and sent himself to Unbreakable in the international
Good match. Oh no, that was pretty brutal. They beat the mess out of each other. So he's the first one to advance in this tournament.
AJ Francis is one step closer to becoming the inaugural TNA International.
I hope he don't win the tournament though. He won this match tonight, but I I want Ace Austin to win the tournament because out of all them up there, he's the one that immediately
Still to
comes to
come
mind.
tonight,
That
a preview of another first-round matchup in the
jumps
TNA
at me.
International Championship
Still to
Tournament.
come, Eddie Edwards, Steve Macklin, Joe Hendry.
Also, we're due to hear
We'll hear
from
from
the
him
TNA
tonight as
World
well.
Champion Joe Hendry regarding his road to rebellion. But coming up
Next, Leon Slater, Ryan Nimitz. And I already know what's going to happen. That damn Nick Nimitz will come out there and ruin that match. That's why I hope the Hardys come out and even the
At
odds.
Insurify, we make it easy to cut your car insurance bill in half. Half? How? Just go to Insurify.com and compare dozens of quotes
That
in a
match
few
was
clicks.
better than I
So you
anticipated.
can cut your bill in half. Go to Insurify.com.
That's probably the best match of the night so
on
far
your
that just
car
happened.
insurance.
Just because of the no
I
DQ
started
stipulation.
noticing hair loss here.
I didn't want to go bald. I needed to do something.
The HIMSS process was super easy. I spoke to
And I
a
hate to do it,
provider.
but I
They
gotta
gave
use the
me
bathroom. This water
prescriptions
is
specific to
flowing
my
through me, and since
hair
it's a
loss.
commercial,
Wake up, you put your hymns in, you're out the door. And then it grew.
I didn't expect so much hair to come back.
Finding hymns changed my life. Start today at hymns.com.
There's an easier way with Thumbtack. Download the app today and care for your home from top to bottom.
Early January of 2024, Riley was diagnosed with neuroblastoma. It's a very scary form of cancer. There's nothing that can prepare you for that kind of devastation.
You just you feel hopeless at that moment. What is the next step? What do we got to do to get this figured out?
We were able to get a referral in, and we were headed to St. Jude by that following Monday.
You can join the battle to save lives by supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
As soon as we got to St. Jude, we were filled with hope. Hope, is an important factor in this whole process.
When you think of childhood cancer, you know that St. Jude is a huge proponent in making success stories. St. Jude does what they say they're going to do with the funds and more. You can't really describe the type of hope that they give you as a family that's going through something so devastating. Because you go in expecting the worst. And I feel like in our case, we got a lot of the best. And I think the hope is a huge factor.
Your continued support gives hope to many St. Jude families. Please call or go online right now and become a St. Jude Partner in Hope for only $19 a month.
The experience here at St. Jude, I couldn't be more thankful.
Thanks to generous donors like you, families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, so they can focus on helping their child live.
The fact that we don't receive a bill from St. Jude it's incredible. Anybody who is supporting
So
this
next, Leon
organization,
Slater, Nick
I'm not
Nimitz,
sure
or
that
Ryan
they know the
Nimitz. I
impact
feel like in that match,
they're having on people's lives.
again, my heart
It's an incredible
is
place
telling
that
me
really
Leon
allows
Slater.
families to get
My
through
mind
the worst
is telling me
times.
Ryan Nimitz again because Nick's going to come out there and cause a distraction and shenanigans and
We'll
mess
send
the
you
matchup.
this St. Jude t-shirt you can wear
So, yeah.
to show your support to help St.
We'll see.
Jude save
I've
the
been wrong
lives of
before.
these children.
Like the OAR song goes, you got to be wrong sometimes. I've been wrong before.
It's just amazing. We are living proof.
St. Jude is
Good song, by the way. By
For
one of
just
my favorite
$19
bands
a
ever,
month,
OAR.
you'll help
Gotta
us
be wrong
continue the
sometimes.
life-saving
Classic.
research and treatment these kids need. Please call,
Wish they would bring
go
the
online, or
tails
scan
back
the
and
QR
put on
code
for the
right now.
concert, though.
Become a St. Jude Partner in Hope today.
That's all right, because I'm going to Pearl Jam next month. I keep forgetting about that show. It's creeping up. All right, back to TNA.
Sammy, what the hell was that, man?
Starring Steve Macklin.
Am I
Not
serious?
Steve Macklin.
I just
Sammy
saw you poke a man's eye out with your thumb. You guys are out of control! Out of control! You want to know what's out of control, Santino? Step the window going, hot coffee in my face and burning my damn retina. I want this to be over. I want it to be over too. What's it going to take for
No
this to be
DQ.
over once and for all? What's it going to take? This isn't comedy.
Falls
What
count
I
anywhere.
want, what I want,
Last man standing.
what the Death Machine wants is to make history and unbreakable. You give me the match that people said Abyss made famous, Sabu made famous. Nah, the Death Machine made famous.
What kind of match?
Unbreakable. One more match. Names Warner, Sammy Callahan, Barbed Wire Massacre.
Barbed Wire Massacre? That sounds bloody and gory and brutal.
You got it.
It's official. Wow. Santino just made that match official for the pay-per-view. Barbed Wire match.
Can you believe it's come to this?
Wow.
Barbed Wire Massacre is back for the first time in years at Unbreakable.
Following contest is scheduled for
That's
one
gonna
fall.
be a bloody,
Introducing first
brutal
from
match.
Hollywood, California,
Ryan
weighing
Nemeth
in
making
at
this way to the ring.
214 pounds, Ryan Nemeth.
Well, from Unbreakable to Rebellion, which is just 2 weeks away from Sunday in the Hollywood Hunks backyard in Los Angeles. It's the Nemeths against the Hardys for the TNA.
Man, I wish Leon Slater would beat this dude. I hope he win. But I feel like, again, Nick Nemeth will come out there and mess everything up.
And his opponent,
Leon Slater's my dog. That's my dog.
weighing in at 198 pounds, Leon Slater.
And that same night in Los Angeles, Leon Slater is a part of the field for the ultimate X match for the TNA X Division Championship.
I like how his hoodie zips up all the way to turn into a mask. I've always liked that about him.
The kid likes to make moments, likes to make history. Will he make another one in Ultimate X? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rebellion is almost here, and it's your last chance to take advantage of
Rebellion,
the
I think that's like week after
at a
next.
reduced rate. 3 months of access every TNA Plus live special, Impact and Explosion as they air. And this month, TNA Rebellion live from Los Angeles. Rebellion passes disappear tonight at midnight. Get all the information at watch.tnawrestling.com.
It's not going to be the same weekend of Mania, I don't think. Pretty sure
Leon Slater
Rebellion is on the
took Nemeth to the
27th.
limit a few weeks ago right here on Impact.
Ring the bell.
The involvement of Ryan Nemeth helped Nick
Oh,
Nemeth
shoot.
down the
Fast start.
stretch.
Leon Slater with a boot to the face immediately.
Ryan Nemeth's got to deal with Leon
Punching him.
Slater all on his
Flurry
own.
of offense from Leon Slater. Ryan pushes him away. Leon hits him with an enziguri. Nope. Back heel kick instead.
Got him on the other side, and down goes Ryan Nemeth. Not an ideal start. Not great.
Into the corner they go. Woo! Chops Ryan Nemeth in his chest.
Slater kind of caught him off the jump. A little bit early, if you ask me. Rebellion will mark the highest profile. Brothers
Ric
versus
Flair
brothers
chop
tag
go.
team
Woo!
match
On
in
Ryan
TNA
Nemeth's
history.
chest.
Absolutely. Nemeth could
And
make
he
history
throws him
for
into the
their
opposite
family
corner and head first
by
into the
walking out
turnbuckle.
of Rebellion as TNA World Tag Team Champions. Ryan Nemeth getting the
Now
ropes
Ryan
and
trying to
get
get the
away
advantage.
from Leon Slater.
Back
elbow there while the
elbow
referee was trying to
to the
separate
face of
Nemeth and
Leon.
Slater.
Then he slides out of the ring. Leon follows. Goes back into the ring. Leon follows and then gets a bunch of boots. As soon as he gets back into the ring, Ryan on top of him, raining down right hands.
Now grinding Leon
Yeah,
Slater into the
behind the ref's
We are,
back.
of course, on the road
Ryan
to Rebellion. Our first stop 1
scratching
week
his
from
face.
tonight in Las Vegas. Get your
Underhanded
tickets now via
tactics.
TNAWrestling.com.
Ryan Nemeth with a shoulder to the midsection while Leon's in the corner.
And just announced yesterday, TNA Wrestling is going to be in
Hit him in the
Pittsburgh
back
and
one
the
good
greater
time.
Phoenix area.
Stretching his face
Arizona
out.
in June. Get the complete ticket
Shoulders to
information
the
now at
torso.
TNAWrestling.com.
Not to torso, whatever this area is.
Velocity here of Ryan
Pecs.
Nemeth. People don't give him enough credit. This is a man who can do absolutely everything. He's a writer, a director, a
Now he's got
producer.
him in a submission move in the middle of the ring. Ryan's
He
controlling the
wrestles
match for
on
now.
top of it. Nobody gives
They're showing at
this
the bottom
man
of the little
enough
ticker.
credit.
They're in Pennsylvania, New York, all these places all over the United States except for North Carolina.
I was in that
All right, Leon back to his feet, gets thrown back to the mat.
was there. He didn't even use
Ryan
the Nemeth
in
name.
control, still in the
When I
match.
first showed up, where we used to
Going
work,
to the second
he was an
rope.
interviewer, just like me.
Finally taking his shirt off.
Wow. Petty be thy name.
taunting the crowd while he's standing on the second rope.
Ryan Nemeth above us all.
Taunting Jeff Hardy, doing a Jeff Hardy. Oh, doing that. That's why Ryan missed. Oh, no, he connected. Dang. That was a shot at Jeff Hardy when he was on the ropes still doing that. Doing the Jeff Hardy pose. Kicks. He's trying for a twist of fate. Leon Slater counters it. Huge clothesline. You can hear the impact. Leon Slater just tried to take Nemeth's head off.
Nearly knocked the teeth out of Ryan Nemeth's mouth there.
He's getting fired up. He's trying to impersonate Jeff Hardy. That's why the Hardys might come out here. All right, now they're in the middle of the ring. Woo! Punching a chop from Leon and another punch. Chopping it up on Nick Nemeth. Ryan Nemeth. And then a drop kick on Nemeth.
He's got to get through Slater here.
In the middle of the ring. Spinning suplex. Leon Slater in control.
Ryan Nemeth's been training for tag team
Bounces off the
matches.
ropes. Hits him with a back elbow. 1, 2, 2. Sweet. Nick Nemeth. I don't know what. Ryan Nemeth. I know why I want to call him Nick Nemeth because that's who we're used to seeing and hearing from. All right. Counter from Ryan. Leon tried to super kick him. He rolls out of the ring. Ryan pulls him down, back out to the ring with him. Then slides into the ring himself. Leon pulls him back out. Goes to the apron. Feels like a 619, a reverse 619 to his face. Over the top rope, crossbody drops Ryan Nemeth onto the floor hard.
Living up to his name right now.
Picks Ryan up, put him back into the ring, climbing the ropes, going to the top. Leon Slater with a head full steam, trying to get some going up, has to fall out of it. Ryan Nemeth with a huge DDT in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 2. Nick. Leon kicks out at 2. Keep on wanting to say Nick. And we ain't seen him in a minute either. So he'll probably gonna come out here tonight. Tries for a neck breaker. Leon counters. Huge slam puts Ryan on the mat. 1, 2, 2. Sweet. I thought that was 3 for sure. But Ryan somehow kicked out. Rolls his way out of the ring again. Or to the apron at least.
As Slater will have to find another way to put Nemeth.
Now Leon Slater trying to figure out his next move. Gets hung up on the top rope instead. Ryan going under the ring, grabbing a steel chair, throwing it in the ring. Got another steel chair in his hand. So while the ref is dealing with the one steel chair, behind the ref's back, he tries. Oh, Jeff and Matt Hardy out there to stop him from hitting Leon with that chair. Boom. Big kick to the face from Leon. Nice assist from the Hardys. Finishing move from Leon Slater. Drops him to the canvas hard. Now he's going to the top rope for another high-risk maneuver. I'm so glad the Hardys came out there. 450. Swanton 450 at the top. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Leon Slater for the win with the help of the Hardy Boys. And if they hadn't come out there when they did, it wouldn't have ended this way. I'm glad I was wrong. Like I said, I thought Ryan was going to win because Nick Nemeth was coming out. But the Hardys came out instead.
Ryan Nemeth is going to have to pull his weight, however, at Rebellion.
That made my night seeing them two, Matt and Jeff.
Slater making a statement. Hardys and Nemeth for the tag team titles at Rebellion. Well, speaking of which, as we learned earlier on tonight,
Road to Rebellion still to come. We're going to talk about that.
Scheduled to appear later on tonight to address his road to Rebellion. But along the road to Rebellion,
next up, we got Eddie Edwards versus Steve Macklin after this break. And of course, Alicia Edwards is going to be out there. I'm not looking forward to that. I need some earplugs. My voice be breaking the sound barrier so squealy and annoying.
Experience the magic of movies with
Get on my
access to
nerves.
nothing but trailers. That's the biggest one. The biggest movie.
When I went to the TNA iMPACT tapings in Fayetteville last year, I was calling her Jezebel. Like, Jezebel, go on somewhere. Go on, get.
Everywhere agree. Nothing But Trailers is Can't Miss TV. Look for the blood and the smoke. Catch Nothing But Trailers, Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern on Access TV.
Introducing Mando Whole Body Deodorant. Rather than covering up odor with heavy fragrances, Mando stops odor before it starts. 72 hours later, and I still smell like I just stepped out of the shower. Thanks, Mando.
For the best deals, go to shopmando.com.
And on this match, I feel like Eddie
Just give
Edwards
me
is going to
30
win
minutes
again
a day
because
for
of this shit.
21
Edwards is
days,
at
and the
ringside,
weight
going to
will
cause
come off.
distraction
You want to know
or
the one mistake most
shenanigans.
people make
I
when
might
they
be
want to
wrong.
lose
I was
weight?
just wrong on
They
the
try
last
to
match,
overhaul
so
their
we'll see.
entire life at one time. My secret is you just commit to 3 weeks at a time.
In 21
My
days,
face
I
is so
lost
itchy.
10
I got a
pounds
Rick
and
Ross
15
startup
inches
kit
off my
going
entire
on. That's
body.
what
Right now,
I've been
bundle
told
21
before
Day
when I
Fix
did
with
it grow like
Shakeology,
this.
superfood nutrition that helps you lose weight and feel less bloated and save up to 60%. Just go to body.com today. That's body with an I.com.
When it comes to
Doesn't look
family,
bad, though.
I always do what's best. My parents taught me
If
that.
it didn't
That's
annoy
why
me
I called
and
a
irritate
place
me,
for
I
mom.
would let it stay like
Their
this.
personalized guidance was
I'm trying to
just
let
when
it
I
grow out
needed to
so it'll be
find
thick.
senior living for
And I get my
mom.
shape.
And their advice is free to families. It's not just free, it's valuable. Our advisor gave us options based on our needs and budget, guiding us to the best decision. I never expected a free service to make such a difference.
Our service comes at no cost to
Mom
your
was still
family.
alive, she would
Connect
be
with us
driving
today.
me crazy to go get it
Rebag.
trimmed and shaped up.
The way
She like
luxury
it when I
resale
got
should be.
fresh lines
A
going.
curated selection of investment pieces to treasure today or sell tomorrow. Discover one-of-a-kind finds, verified by
All right,
experts.
I'm ready to go back to
Access
TNA.
limitless
Go.
luxury and instantly
Get this
refresh
next
your
match
collection.
going.
Reinvest, reinvent, Rebag. Get 10% off your first purchase at Rebag.com with code REBAGTV.
I bet Northern Armory come out there too.
Huh. Noom has GLP-1 meds now?
Yes, Noom combines medication with
I'm
healthy
surprised they're
habits so
not
you can lose
showing
the
more
weight and
people
keep it
from
off.
NXT other than
GLP-1s
Big
starting
Mouth
at
Ethan
$149.
Page.
That's Noom Smart. Noom, the
The one
smart
time
way
we had
to
Cora
lose weight.
Jade on the show,
Why do you have
JC
to wait
James,
2 weeks for payday? Thanks to Chime, I don't have to wait
Ariana
to get paid
Grace.
anymore. I couldn't
She's
believe
normally
it. I
like,
can get up to
you know,
$500
at
of
least
my pay on my
talking to
schedule. There's
Santino in the
no
locker
interest,
room
no
or
credit checks,
side
no
doing
mandatory fees. So join
commentary.
me
At
at
least you know nobody
Chime.com
from
and get paid
NXT
when you
tonight.
say. There's an easier way with Thumbtack. Download the app today and care for your home from top to bottom.
Okay, cool story,
At
bro.
Drive Time, we make it easy to buy a car. Get approved on your phone, shop for cars on your phone, customize your terms on your phone.
I made the deal I want on the car I want.
And the deal you make on your phone is a deal you pay at the real Drive Time dealership.
Awesome. Is that a portal?
It's more of a metaphor for the seamless process between the deal on your phone and the real Drive Time dealership.
I'm gonna go buy that car.
Get in there.
I still feel like I was dreaming when
It's a
I
deal made on my phone.
read
It's the
somewhere
same
that
deal.
Vince McMahon owns
This is a
TNA now.
commercial. Go get your real deal.
The next generation of streaming is here.
I hope that's not true.
Introducing the
It's
new
going to drive
Sumo
people away
Stream
from
Box
it if it
Now,
is.
you can watch your favorites.
That's why people will leave in
including live
WWE because they want to work.
on-demand movies and shows, and the most popular apps, all in one place. Find what you want, faster and easier than ever, with our advanced
Hopefully,
search feature.
this is the last
Spectrum
commercial
TV
of this break.
It's
So
streaming.
please.
Learn more at spectrum.net/streamzoom today.
I earned it for my family in 1945.
At least they're not food commercials for a change.
USA
That, used
membership
to make,
is for those
that
who
always
serve
makes
and
me
can be
hungry
shared
when
with
every
their
commercial
spouses,
is
then
about
kids,
food.
and their kids for
These are
generations to
about
come. And because our members
stuff
know
other than
USAA's
food.
commitment
Yeah, it's
to
like
serving the military
insurance
community, they're proud to start their family's legacy.
whatever.
So I'm in, and so is our family.
At least they're
USAA,
not showing
see
me
if you can
pizza
become a
and
member
wings.
today. Members who switch saved an average of $725 annually on auto insurance.
TV.
All right, finally, we're back to NXT, TNA, NXT TNA. Who's this with a shovel? What are they doing? Probably Rosemary. No? What in the world? They got somebody bound up and tied up to a chair. Oh, this is Santana. Mike Santana got one of the good hands, the great hands dudes shot down.
I'm sorry. Want to play these games? The one thing you fail to understand, I thrive in these trenches.
I live
in the pressure.
You need to understand. Y'all want to take one of mine? I take all of yours. One by one.
Oh, so he's taking out all of Ali's goons one at a time.
We're gonna have nowhere to run.
So when he sped away in that SUV earlier, he must have took that dude with him, and now he's got him bound and tied down.
How do you feel? You think he gives a damn about you, John? Shut your damn mouth. All he's gonna do is use you like he uses everyone and get rid of you when he's done. So I figured I help him with the job. Look at you. The dog is belly up. Think he cares, huh? All this fear and war. You want to drink his Kool-Aid, huh? What I'm gonna do is let you know what it feels like to hit.
Yeah, he was gonna hit him with a shoulder, but he didn't. That's crazy. I forgot. I thought all of them got out of the SUV earlier when he hijacked it. He got one dude him up.
Absolutely, he's absolutely unhinged.
Fuck the system.
Trust the system.
Eddie Edwards making his way to the ring with Alicia Edwards.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Alicia Edwards, representing the system from Boston.
Her voice is so annoying, man.
247 pounds, Eddie Edwards.
Listen, I believe right now there's a lot of pressure on Eddie Edwards because how unhinged will the rest of the system be, considering they won all their matchups earlier on tonight? If Eddie Edwards loses, Eddie Edwards the one who called
the dude with the red hat backwards got a sign that says Alicia Edwards' mouth, and it's got this huge mouth drone on it. That is accurate.
I believe he did it because he knows he can live up to that himself. He can lead by example. He can put his money where his mouth is.
Gosh,
I love that. I appreciate that confidence from Eddie Edwards. A lot of pressure
just
on
her
Eddie Edwards and his wife.
Now we got Steve Macklin making his way to the ring, front toward the enemy. Let's go.
And his opponent from Rutherford, New Jersey, weighing in at 227 pounds, bulletproof Steve Macklin.
Now this matchup is a little taste of what we're going to see at TNA Unbreakable, which is 1 week from tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, live exclusively on TNA Plus from the Cox Pavilion in Las Vegas. It'll be the brand new TNA International Championship Tournament. Now, earlier on tonight, we saw the first of 3 triple threat matches go down. AJ Francis got the victory as Sami Callihan and Vance Warner tore each other to shreds.
Like that jacket he's wearing, too. Remind me of something that Stone Cold used to have back in the day.
Eric Young, JDC of the System, and Zachary Wentz of the Rascals.
Stone Cold used to call himself
Steve Macklin, Eddie Edwards of the System.
Ring the bell.
In the other triple threat match. Of course, Unbreakable, the site of the incredible triple threat match between Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, and the legendary AJ Styles. We carry that tradition on as we crown a brand new TNA International Champion.
We celebrate the
20-year anniversary of the match that put TNA Wrestling on the map.
Tries to break it,
TNA
but can't.
International Championship
now,
Tournament will culminate at
puts him in
TNA
that side
Unbreakable.
headlock of
So
his own.
AJ Francis will go
Hits the
on
ropes.
to meet the
Boom,
winner
hits him with a shoulder tackle, drops
Edwards,
Edwards to the
Young,
mat.
JDC, and Wentz later on that
And
evening.
Eddie
in
Edwards
Las
chops him in the
Vegas.
chest. Doesn't even break his momentum, and Macklin shoulder tackles him to the mat again.
Think about the first
To the
ever
corner
champions in the
with his
history
back
of this
to
company.
Macklin. Macklin hitting him with a clubbing him in the back like about a dozen times. Hard shots to the back of Eddie Edwards.
Taylor Wilde and the juggernaut Jordan Grace.
He clotheslines him to the mat. One, only a one count on Eddie Edwards. Oh, Eddie Edwards with a cheap thumb to the eye of Macklin in front of the ref.
It is very fitting. TNA wrestling
Hits the
is
ropes.
seen in
Counter the Irish whip.
175 countries.
Eddie Edwards slides out of the ring. Macklin with a head full of steam. Suicide dive to Edwards on the outside of the ring. Connected.
The TNA International Championship, of course, but is also dealing with this situation with Eric Young and the Northern Armory.
Macklin throws him back into the ring. Slides in himself. Eddie Edwards tries to go back out. Macklin sees it and intercepts him.
Eric Young has found himself embroiled
Hits
in
him with a
this
right.
tournament for the international title. We could see these two come
Back
to
body
blows.
drop. No, he drops him face first onto the apron.
Earlier on tonight, it was Eric Young offering Macklin the assistance of the Northern Armory. Macklin was extremely
picks him up,
blunt.
throws him
He
back
told
into the ring.
Young, "Stay out of my business."
Alicia
Last
Edwards
time I
grabbing the
told you,
leg of Macklin while he's trying to get back into the ring. That's why I don't like her, man. She's gonna get.
And see, this is exactly, we're having backup, having that army
Now, let
behind
me
you,
guess.
having
Eddie
those
Edwards is about to
friends
capitalize
could
on that
help you out in a
distraction.
situation like this.
Yeah.
now
Slams Macklin to the mat as soon as he gets back into the ring. Only gets a 2 count from the pinfall attempt.
a little taste of what we'll see in the TNA International Championship
Choking him.
Tournament.
Blatant choke in front of the ref.
Live in Las Vegas.
Alicia Edwards behind the ref's back again, assaulting Macklin. Now we're in the commercial.
On Premium Wireless,
That's why I can't stand Alicia
Mint Mobile.
Edwards, man.
When I Premium
Or
Wireless
the
for $15 a month, think, why not Premium Wireless for $15 a month? Who am I kidding? Premium Wireless for $15 a month will always Premium Wireless for $15 a month. And sometimes Premium Wireless for $15 a month every time. No points for subtlety, right? Let's be honest. Premium Wireless for $15 a month. Am I right? Let's just stop having AI write these, okay, guys?
Man, these indies wrestlers
My wife
out
Gina
here,
was
they get
born to be a
around.
chef. Exploring new foods is her passion.
Because y'all know how I like women's wrestling. And there's Amanda Kiss, who's a local wrestler. She's been in every single FW show I've gone to. She was at the newborn wrestling event a few weeks ago. And they're in Alabama now. They get around. They're in South Carolina, Alabama. They get all around. They're not just in North Carolina. They go to a whole lot of different venues wrestling.
After Homoglow cleaned our place for $19, we fired our old housekeeper. Homoglow tackled everything, from our kitchen to our
I
bathroom,
even told her,
all our
I'm like, I want your
laundry.
autograph so when
You
you
just
make
pick
it
a
to
date,
NXT
pick a
or
cleaner,
TNA, I
and
can say,
enjoy a
hey, I
spotless
saw
house
her
for
wrestling tonight.
$19.
Good. I got her autograph. She was kind
If you're one of the many people struggling financially right now, Bridget's got your back. They'll send you $50 to $250 instantly with no credit check or interest.
Download the Bridget app today and get $50 to $250 instantly.
Yeah, it's right here. The autograph of Amanda Kiss. Boom. I gotta frame it. I gotta get a frame for it.
How you get healthcare matters. That's why millions of guys trust Hims. For mental health, ED, and hair loss, Hims can help. Through a free online intake at Hims.com, you can hear back from a licensed provider in hours instead of waiting weeks. Plus, through the app, you can control your shipping, access curated content, and message your care team at any time.
I gotta figure out how to mount this stuff on my wall. I'd rather it be
100% online.
on display behind me during these
Get started
podcasts.
today at Hims.com.
Easier said than done.
What are you in for?
I ate a toy. Turns out what goes in.
Unless I make it look tacky.
Why wait for more
I
surprises? Get 90% cash back on eligible vet bills for accidents and illnesses with a Pumpkin pet insurance plan. Visit pumpkin.care.
I was ready to start building my
Let's see.
credit.
When we
but
come
I
back
didn't
to
want a
this
credit card
match,
with fees or expensive
I
debt.
anticipate
So I got
Eddie
the Child
Edwards
Credit
will be in
Builder card,
control of it
and I use it
since
for
he's the
everything.
heel.
There's no annual fees, no interest, and my score is up 100 points. Join me at chime.com.
The dentist will be right in.
I hope Steve Macklin can win, though.
Hey, I heard you're retiring soon. You excited?
Alicia Edwards
Doc,
is not
but there's so
making
much
it
to
easy, as
consider.
always.
Medicare,
Gotta be out there doing
finances.
something.
Oh, and I lose my dental
Causing some
insurance.
kind of
You can
chaos.
get your own from Physicians Mutual. Easiest decision ever. It's real dental insurance that's real affordable. Well, I think my work here is done.
Wait, what?
Hey, I heard you're retiring soon. You excited?
Affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. One of the
All right, go
easiest
ahead on
retirement
Get
decisions you can make.
Commercials.
For a free information kit, call now. This
Feels
dental
like a
insurance
Friday. I
helps
don't
cover
know why.
over
But today,
400
all day long,
procedures.
has felt like a Friday.
Everything from cleanings and fillings to crowns and dentures. See any dentist you want with
Even
no
though I'm watching
deductibles and no
Impact, which
annual
is always on
maximum.
a Thursday.
Well, I think my work here is
That's
done.
another reason I like my
Wait,
shows.
what?
It keeps me
To
in
get your
check for
free
which day it
information kit
is.
with all the details, call
Like,
now
oh,
or
Raw's
visit
on, like,
sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual.
Oh, SmackDown's coming on. That's a Friday.
Man, I wouldn't even worry about it because Prize Pickers hook you up with $50 instantly when you play your first $5 line. I think I need a second opinion.
Hey, download the app and play $5 to get $50 instantly with code
How about
TV.
no? All right, we're back. Yep, going back to the match. Now I'm saying Eddie Edwards in control of the match when we come back. And yep, he just chopped Macklin in the chest as soon as he came back on there. Kicked him in the midsection.
Has to prove themselves
Irish
tonight.
whip.
Eddie
Not
Edwards,
Irish
the
whip,
last
but
member of the
his
system in
takedown
action. Steve
got him
Macklin
a
with the
sleeper hold
specter of
now.
Eric Young and the Northern Armory in the back of his mind. But both these men are scheduled to meet in the TNA International Championship Tournament 1 week from tonight, live in Las Vegas at Unbreakable.
Macklin trying to get back to his feet. The guy the sleeper hold finally does. Creates some separation, punches to the midsection to break the hold. Headbutt from
And
Edwards.
speaking of Unbreakable, we have some
From
breaking
one
news.
corner,
That
Irish whip
night
to the
at
next.
10 p.m.
Follows him in with a
next
clothesline.
Thursday, live
Eddie Edwards
exclusively on
clotheslines him
TNA Plus in
again.
Vegas.
Irish whip recovery into a
Cover here
clothesline.
from Edwards.
Tries to pin Macklin, only
Mike
gets the 2 count.
Santana and the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, will face Mustafa Ali.
TNA Unbreakable is next Tuesday at 10.
And on
I
top
thought
of that,
Unbreakable was going to be on a
speaking of
Saturday
Santana,
on
it's been signed.
a Rebellion's the one that's on
It's
Sunday, April
Santana and
27th.
Ali one
Got
more
it.
time.
Eddie Edwards with an arm submission
Put
on
the saga
Macklin.
to bed. Ali has said he's been looking forward. Can he finally put
Next Tuesday, though. It's going to be next
for
Thursday,
good?
I should say. Unbreakable.
As I mentioned, it's both Edwards and Macklin who are a part of the TNA International Championship Tournament. Come TNA Unbreakable, that will culminate with a final triple threat matchup that night. AJ Francis won earlier on tonight. He's already in it. 2 more triple threat matches to go down at
Macklin
Unbreakable.
getting back to his feet, trying to break this arm submission. And does
in the
another headbutt from Edwards.
whomever does not get
Tries to
pinned
clothesline,
in that
Macklin ducks
final
it.
triple threat matchup will
Edwards
get a
hits him with an
one-on-one
elbow.
opportunity
Macklin
with
hits him with a boot to the
inaugural
face
TNA
on the
International
second rope.
Champion live in Los Angeles at Rebellion.
Edwards kicks him in the
So
face.
whoever wins that first ever title,
Another
this
counter
time
from
gets a
Macklin,
rest on their
who hits a
laurels.
Uranagi, no, a backbreaker on
Backbreaker
Steve
by
Macklin.
Macklin.
Or on Eddie Edwards. Steve Macklin hit Eddie Edwards with a backbreaker.
A tremendous opportunity for both of these men, but this evening we've seen how Alicia
Both men
Edwards has
down
tried to
in the
do
ring.
her part to prove herself to the system, to her husband, Eddie Edwards.
That's right. The system have all done a great job of proving themselves. Eddie Edwards now living up to his end of the bargain. That's a team. That's a unit that sticks together.
Tries for the
system, a
right.
great
Macklin
example.
counters with a right of his
I
own
do wish
twice.
Steve Macklin would take a look
Third
at something
time he
like
ducks
that.
the clothesline and hits him with a clothesline of his own. Another clothesline in the middle of the ring. Macklin is on fire. Whips into the ropes. Tries to clothesline. Eddie ducks it. So then Lucas press, and then he starts raining down rights on Eddie Edwards.
Edwards. And speaking of the TNA World
Ooh,
Champion,
huge
also
back
scheduled
elbow
to hear
to
from Joe Hendry
Eddie
tonight, who
Edwards.
will address
And then
both Unbreakable
Olympic slam from Macklin in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 2, swing. Macklin,
Edwards staying in this. He knows
not
who's on the
Macklin.
line.
Yeah,
The
Macklin
point you made
got the 2
earlier.
count on Eddie
He's the
Edwards.
one who started this whole challenge to the system, making sure everybody was in, everybody would prove themselves. It is down
Picks
to
Edwards
Eddie
up off the
Edwards
mat.
here to live up to that.
First time Macklin and Edwards have gone one-on-one in this company.
And then Alicia Edwards again on the apron, causing the distraction that Eddie Edwards capitalizes on.
And again, a prime example of a moment where having someone in your corner, much to the chagrin, much to everything Macklin's been saying to Eric Young, that's where it would come in handy to have someone in your corner.
If they were that good of wrestlers, they wouldn't need the distractions and the shenanigans and the outside interference. So then he's on the top rope. Macklin punches him to stop him in his tracks, goes to the second rope to intercept. Thumb to the eye again from Eddie Edwards, sends Macklin to the mat. Off the second rope.
Referee Daniel Spencer warning Eddie Edwards, risking disqualification.
Macklin back to the second rope while Edwards is on the top rope. Has him up. Olympic slam from the second rope on Edwards. Macklin with a huge clothesline to the back of the head on Edwards. Got him in a tree of woe now. From one corner to the next, Macklin getting fired up. Huge spear to Eddie Edwards while he was in the tree of woe in the corner.
He can feel that international championship.
Now somebody coming out. The rest of the system. Brian Myers and JDC done entered the arena. And now Northern Armory behind them, but they're getting stopped by Eric Young. And now Alicia Edwards gives Edwards something. She gave him like some brass knuckles or something. And Macklin stops him in his tracks, but then still gets a right hand with that foreign object. And then a knee to the face. 1, 2, 3, ring the bell. Eddie Edwards for the win because of a whole lot of shenanigans from the system. I knew it. Can't win fair and square, so they got to cheat.
I just see a man victorious, a man who lived up to his word. Right there, Ray Wally.
Ticks me off. Like I said, if they were that good of wrestlers, they would win fairly instead of having those do underhanded tactics to get the victory.
Williams and Nicholas of the Northern Armory from helping Steve Macklin.
Yeah, Eric Young held the Northern Armory back from helping when the system came out there. And he slides that mask in the ring toward Macklin like he's going to join the Northern Armory again.
Is this Eric Young's last offer to Steve Macklin to join the Northern Armory?
He ain't gonna join. He shouldn't. He might, but I don't think he will. He should stomp that mask right there on the site. But he's considering it. Just because he's tired of getting beat by them things. And now Joe Hendry is showing a little vignette from him.
Right rotator cuff injury.
Right rotator cuff is what got messed up last week, apparently. We hear from him after the break.
Are you throwing away money on your car insurance?
That's my guy.
Yeah,
I like Joe Hendry.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Try Insurify. We help you compare quotes and save half on your car insurance.
I like it when things are convenient and save me lots of money.
Go to Insurify.com and save up to $1,000 a year on your car insurance.
You're one of the many people struggling financially right now. Bridget's got your back. They'll send you $50 to $250 instantly, with no credit check or interest.
Download the Bridget app today and get $50 to $250 instantly.
Since he's about to make his way to the
way luxury resale should be. A curated selection of investment pieces. Treasure today.
Normally it's hanging on the wall, but I swapped it out.
Instantly refresh your
Since
collection.
he's about to make his way to the ring,
Get 10%
talk about his
off
rotator cuff injury. Another shot of my time when I met him in Fayetteville back in November.
My specialty. Until Jesse got Thumbtack.
With
With her guides and plans,
that was before he won the belt and everything.
Uncertainty doesn't live here. You do. Take care of your home with Thumbtack.
All right, so that's one pair of prescription glasses, plus anti-reflective lens coating, scratch-resistant
I
coating,
believe in Joe Hendry.
And that's included in the
$95.
Good pictures, sir.
Oh,
Welcome to Warby Parker.
They see I got all 3 belts because when I go to shows, I bring all 3 belts with me. When I go to conventions and everything. That's why I really want to take the Liberty to Mania.
Mattress is handcrafted right here in the States using quality materials
If I
like
do that, I
high-density
can't bring
memory foam,
shit
gel
back.
cooling layers, and an individually wrapped coil system backed by an 18-year warranty. Then we buy in bulk to pass on the savings, sealing the deal with the Bob look.
The what?
And the lightest belt I have is the one I showed y'all earlier that I fixed to make it the gold all the way on the bottom. That big W. Out of all my belts, that one weighs the least.
Fungus is not just an
So if I do bring one, that's probably going to be the one I
Even
take
small
with me.
spots can spread and get worse.
Because it'll weigh hardly
Drugstore
nothing.
prescriptions just don't get to the root cause of your fungus. That's why the simple 2-minute hack has gone viral. You can check it out at crystalflush.com. It works by deeply penetrating and disrupting the cellular structure of the fungus.
And that big
Thousands
W
are
belt looks
literally
cooler
wiping
since
their
I ripped that
fungus
last
clean
piece
and
of red
showing
off
their
the
toes
switch.
again. And now you can try it totally risk-free. Go to
You can't see it because it's hiding behind the
crystalflush.com.
gold. I
Reebok,
showed it
the
earlier.
way
So wind
luxury
this
resale should be. A
stream
curated
back to
selection
the
of
beginning
investment
and you'll see
pieces to treasure
how I
today
fixed it to make
or
it
sell
look a
tomorrow.
lot better.
Instantly refresh your collection. Get 10% off your first purchase at Reebok.com with code REBAGTV.
Sitting there with a hammer
Just
and
give
a
me
towel
30
over top
minutes a
of
day
it.
for
Had
21
to smash
days,
it.
and the
Then I had
weight
to
will
take
come
a
off.
putty
Another
knife
one
to
mistake
pry it
most
off.
people make when they want
I
to
made
lose
it
weight.
happen.
They try to overhaul their entire life at one time. My secret is you just commit to 3 weeks
It
at a
almost
time.
looks like the
In 21
WrestleMania
days, I
belt now
lost 10 pounds and
because of the
15
gold
inches off
swoosh
my
at the
entire
bottom.
body.
Right now, bundle 21-day fix with Shakeology, superfood nutrition that helps you lose weight and feel less bloated, and save up to 60%. Just go to body.com today. That's body with.
Great news, Spectrum customers. AMC Plus is now included with your package, giving you
So
instant
many
access to all the
commercials.
entertainment you love, plus so much more. New seasons of your favorite AMC originals, whenever you want to
Again,
watch
they ain't
on
showed
any
not one
device.
food commercial. If this was
Plus thousands
on
of hours of
USA
streaming
Network or
exclusives. The most
one of those
acclaimed
other channels,
dramas,
there'd be
the
all
boldest
types of food
films,
commercials
the
being
best in
shown.
horror. Download the app. Sign in with your Spectrum account.
But because it's on Access
Enter your
TV,
email and start
not so
streaming.
much.
For the vehicle you need at just the right price. Conveniently located in the heart of Raleigh, your Midtown Hyundai dealer has an incredible selection of the latest models, all with bold
Face is so
style,
itchy.
innovative technology, and the protection
Like I
of
said, if
America's
y'all have ever
best
seen that
warranty.
Edge
10
Shave
years
Gel
for
commercial where
100,000
dude's
miles.
beard's on
Upgrade
fire,
and save today.
that's
Generous
it's
incentives.
engulfing
Get
flames
started
right
at
now. That's how it feels.
HyundaiRaleigh.com. Then come see us for an easy and enjoyable car buying experience. Find what you're looking for at Southern States Hyundai.
Remote, call now.
And now we're back to TNA, getting ready to hear from Mr. Joe Hendry.
TNA Wrestling has announced some huge events upcoming.
Talk about future events against all odds, June 6th and 7th in Arizona, and Impact on June 20th and 21st in Pennsylvania. Nowhere near North Carolina.
TNA Plus, and on Saturday, June 7th, TNA presents Impact at the Lowell Arena on the campus of Arizona State University. Then on Friday, June 20th and Saturday, June 21st, TNA returns to Pittsburgh,
We
Pennsylvania
return
for
to
the
North
first time
Carolina.
in 14 years for 2 nights of TNA Impact at the UPMC Event Center at Robert Morris University. For our events in Tempe and Pittsburgh, the pre-sale for TNA Plus subscribers only begins this coming Wednesday, April 16th, and the general on-sale starts that Friday, April 18th.
Say his name and he
Thursday
appears.
on an all-new TNA Impact. It's the countdown to Unbreakable. Brian Myers of the System goes one-on-one with the youngest in charge, Leon Slater. NXT's Fatal Influence.
Yeah, we got Fatal Influence back on the show next week.
Jasmine Nix battles Zaya Brookside.
That'll be good. Zaya Brookside versus Jasmine Nix. That'll be good next week.
What's next for Cody Deaner? NXT's Jakara Jackson.
And more
faces off
NXT. We
against
got Metal Girls up there wrestling Spitfire next week. See, that one, like I said, tonight we only had one person from NXT on the show, and that was Mailbox Head Ethan Page.
Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Say his name. He appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. They love him in London, in Paris, in Tokyo, America, Scotland, in Canada, and Mexico. They say, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe
Well, we're
Hendry.
not done here tonight in St. Joseph, Missouri. The TNA World Champion Joe Hendry has returned to Impact and is set to address both TNA Unbreakable and Rebellion. As we learn on TNA Social and Digital
Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendrick. Joe Hendrick, he's so prestigious. Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendrick. And Joe Hendrick, he's the prestigious one. You could tell he's in pain because he didn't do none of the hand waving and none of the spins or nothing. Normally his interest is different than that. You could tell he's got something going on with that shoulder. That is not a normal Joe Hendrick interest right there. And this shows.
This is usually the part of the show where I make my entrance, spin around,
right,
and I say his name and he appears. But tonight, unfortunately, I have to have a more serious conversation with you. For those of you who don't know, I have sustained a serious rotator cuff injury.
Somebody said, yeah. Somebody hollered out, yeah.
Yeah, in this business, you kind of got to take the bad with the good. And I always said that if I was able to get this championship, that I would defend it against anyone at any time from any company. And it's my belief that if you can't defend the championship, well, then you shouldn't be the champion.
Don't tell me he about to relinquish that belt. One of the kids in the crowd said the same thing. What the? I hope he don't have to relinquish it, man.
This past year has been the most amazing journey, and it's happened all because of you. I want you all to know that you put me in this position. But in this business, like I say, you have to take the bad with the good. And unfortunately, the bad news is that the medical team have advised me not to compete.
Come on.
However, I informed the medical team that I will defend the TNA World Championship.
That's my guy.
Rebellion.
That's a whole 3 weeks from now almost. He's got time to recover somewhat at least.
And I will defend it against the two biggest scumbags that I've encountered in my career, in Frankie Kazarian and Ethan Page.
So that match is going to be official.
And I will walk out of Rebellion still the TNA Wrestling World Champion.
Yeah, I hope
so. And I will do it because each and every single one of you kept chanting, "We believe."
We believe. We believe. Of course, Ethan Page has to come out here. And we saw what he did to Javon Evans. No, that's Frankie Kazarian, but still. I knew somebody was going to come out here and ruin the moment.
Yeah, that's That's all real inspiring stuff, Joe. But you know what? Let's cut through the crap. I'm sick of the whole Tony Robbins routine. I'm sick of your stupid blue shirt. And I'm sick of you. Joe, you're not going to walk out of Rebellion as the TNA World Champion because let's be honest, you're barely going to be able to walk into the building that day, are you? See, I know how injured you are, Joe. You're a literal wounded duck. You're not at 100%. And if you're not at 100%, there's no way you can hang with the king of TNA. Let me tell you the difference between you and I. You see, you care what these morons think. You desire to be loved. And I say that when a man loses the illusion of wanting to be loved, he becomes a beast that cannot be conquered. And at Rebellion, I will be that beast. I will dispose of Ethan Page. And then I can't wait to get my hands on you, beat you, and finally become TNA World Champion.
How about no?
Did you just say that you can't wait to get your hands on an injured Joe Hendry? Yeah, you're lucky I'm a gentleman, or I'd come down there right now and beat you up. Well, that being the case, I've got some good news. That's because at Unbreakable, 1 week before Rebellion, there's going to be a little tag match. And it's going to be you and Tessa Blanchard versus the TNA Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovich. And the TNA World Champion,
That'll be good.
Hendry.
Both champions on the same team next week. Let's go.
That's a huge matchup.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
1 week before their title match at Rebellion, Frankie Kazarian and Joe Hendry will meet in tag team action.
On the road to Rebellion, the TNA World Champion Joe Hendry looks to prove that he is unbreakable.
Not a bad episode of Impact. Not bad at all. And then with Joe Hendry holding the belt up high. That's going to be it for my live stream. Watch along reactions to this episode of Impact. Don't forget, YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all your socials. Comment, like the videos as you see fit. Any suggestions, recommendations, open to any and all that anybody has to say. Hope y'all have a great night. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow night right here for the SmackDown. Watch my live stream
I need a film
reactions.
to make sure that this isn't torn. I'm not running the hospital.